Hello. They're here.
Good morning. Welcome.
Nice days for fishing, ain't it?
Nice day for what?
Fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Well, we're back for another session of Legacy of Fire. Our stream sponsor is none other than Ryan from Canadian Dice, and he's with us as always. Go over to CanadianDice.ca and pick up some dice, and use the checkout of OMRD or Old Men Rolling Dice, and you'll get a 10% discount, and everybody will be happy. Anything going on over at the Voctaire this week?
Yeah, we've got Mistwalkers on Monday. And then on Wednesday, it's our first episode of Mutant Call Classics on Goodman Games Official.
Goodman Games.
Yeah.
At some point, I should read the rules.
You probably should. And then Fixie's 5 on Friday.
That's a joke. That's a joke, I swear.
Promise me you'll be playing that Doctor Who music when you're playing that game, because that just sounds awesome in the commercials.
Yeah, I like the Doctor Who music. We can't play it on Twitch though, because we'll probably get a slap for that.
Oh.
Am I probably right on that, Affy?
Yeah.
Doctor Who is probably...
Yeah, it's a licensed thing.
It's like a no-no.
Oh,
it's a no-no.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. I like the Doctor Who music too. I think it fits well for like weird science,
amazing
fantasy fiction. Yeah, that's on Wednesday over at Goodman Games. And then Friday, Artemis, are you running Fixius?
That is the plan.
The week ahead of us is amazing.
That's the plan.
That's amazing. There you go. And yeah, so when we left last time, can we jump right into this? Does anyone have anything else they need to announce or say, or no? You had a cough?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good now? Okay. There's something screwy with my internet connection because everybody is digitizing every time they talk. You promise I'm not, though, right?
Nope.
You are not. You sound awesome.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. So last time, you guys, a lot kind of happened in that one session. But the highlights of it probably were that Bingo got his sword back, and Bingo was his name. And also has green sludge in his orifices.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that side effect.
Really, we really dumped it in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a funnel involved. There's a funnel involved, which, as we all know, ensures mass levels of dumping. What else happened? We met our new little gnome friend, who is going to be your housekeeper. She's sort of like your Mary Poppins. Her name is, I gotta find it here, Sebnet Gleamglass. And Alma was going to take care of paying her, but you guys have decided to pay her, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Pay the spy. Got it.
Leading up to finding the sword, Gelhank and Bingo had some weird dreams. Right?
Sexy dreams.
Sexy dreams.
Yeah. Sexy dreams, yes. They were wild and sexy dreams. And Anise, speaking of sexy times, Anise had a night out on the town at a local establishment for adult entertainment.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we'll just keep moving. We'll keep moving along. Smudge remains to be the party mom and has organized the house and made sure everyone's taken care of there. You were kind of matronly last time.
Yeah, because apparently that's just a thing now, so
yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Shazzy was also very drunk.
Shazzy was
very drunk. You assume that role. Hey.
Shazzy was very drunk. And Keplin was maybe Twitter-pated. And Keplin shot a monkey again.
And Kaplan found our latest bad guy.
Did that happen last time or the session before?
Yes. No, it happened this
Last
time on this
session.
game. Yeah.
Yes, so you're talking to Zeophid, and you sort of put some things together that Zeophid is probably one of the 5 Templars. Yep. Yes. So...
But I did kill that monkey, and it felt good.
there was monkey murders.
Hey, he was going to throw poo at me. I defy anyone in this team, in inner space. I'm going to throw poo at you. Tell me you wouldn't hit him with a blast of fire.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do that to my kids when they look like they're going to do that too. So, you know, fair. All is fair in love and war. And I think we wrapped up with everybody finally asleep or some version of asleep.
So we were returning to the house when I saw a flaming monkey fly out of the upper window.
Yes.
The monkey landed like in front of me where I was keeping watch.
Yeah, and Smudge thought that maybe someone was following her and Shazzy when they were moving back to the house as well. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how long you stay up with your paranoia in that, but at some point, can we all just assume everyone has...
Yeah, it was just until everybody gets back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the dead monkey outside the window would have kept anyone thinking twice about coming through our house for a while.
Yeah, well, at least monkeys. Monkeys are not coming. Listen, can I have Gelhank and Bingo start off the night with charisma saves?
Oh boy.
Charisma? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
These are the consequences.
Yeah, that's about right.
Consequences of your actions.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh. You guys are good.
So Gelhank rolls a total of 2. And Bingo rolls a 7.
Oh no.
Oh, we're
They're
going
gold.
down, bud.
Guys are fine.
That's okay. I got Greedo with you. It'll be okay.
So we're not going to get into the nitty and gritty of the dreams that occur to you that night. But let's just say there's a little extra spring in your step this morning, and the two of you have had very sort of let's call them sensual dreams. Maybe Bingo even broke the bed again.
Is my bed still broken?
Maybe Bingo broke the bed again. Yeah.
I need a bigger bed.
I was safe to assume the sheets are wet.
I don't know. Far. I don't know. Far.
I wouldn't say they're wet. They're just a little damp.
A little moist.
Oh, moist. Like a towelette. Like a towelette.
Okay, I'm
Either
not
way,
allowed to talk anymore.
The two of you wake up. The two of you wake up with grins, and the dreams are very visual. It's sort of in your minds when you wake up, but then they fade relatively quickly. But for that moment when you're sort of like half awake, half asleep, yeah, it's very easy to remember and visualize everything that occurred. Yeah, so we'll just leave that at that for now. Anise, you're the only one that didn't sleep in the Big Brother house or whatever we're gonna call this thing. So do you head home in the morning, or do you go to the battle market, or where does Anise head?
I'll go home in the morning.
Okay.
I'll go really early.
Really early?
No one notices. Yeah.
No one knows. They just think you've been out really late.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll sneak back in.
All right. You want to give me a sneak check because the
Yes.
last one sucked.
I know.
Let's see if we can. We've seen there's a total of 3 rolls on the chart right now, and 2 of them are 1s. I'm just saying. So this
Walk
could
of
be
shame.
nice.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, someone heard you. Someone
Does
heard
Denise
you.
really have any shame?
Apparently, Smudge heard you. House mom is like, someone didn't come in before curfew. Yeah.
I would never give a niece a curfew because I would know better. After
Okay.
dealing with her and Shazzy for a year, I would know better than to try that shit.
So Smudge, I'm gonna say you're the only one in the house that knows, but like you know that Anise did not come home last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tracks. Shazzy was really fucking wasted, so.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should do that. Oh no, I think we did that check to see
We
if
did
Shazzy
do that
could
check. I was fine.
Yeah. We don't
Yep.
need to check again. You know, unless you got the spins. Whatever the case is, everyone is up this morning and yeah, what's the plan? You tell me.
I'm like hunkered over a cup of coffee, just like face full in it. Not even a cup, it's a bowl. A bowl of coffee.
Yeah. Smudge would make sure that you've got like the hangover food.
Eggs and bacon.
Around that time, I kind of kicked my door open. I'm like, "Good morning, everyone."
Oh, gods.
Morning, good morning.
For the love of gods, just be quiet for once.
A little spring in my step.
Sebnet has also arrived at some point very early this morning, and has gone about not really maid duties, but taking like an inventory of what the house has and perhaps what she thinks it needs.
Probably everything.
It's pretty sparse. Living is
Carpentry skills by any chance?
carpentry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a new bed. I need a new bed frame.
Sebnet does
Bingo.
not have carpentry
What
skills,
in
but
the
she can
hell?
certainly make sure that someone comes to fix your bed.
Could you get them to make it like 5 times bigger?
Than you or a regular bed?
Than a regular bed.
She can certainly look into that.
Maybe some rails on the side too.
Like a crib.
Are you having orgies in there?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah. A really big bed. Take up most of the room with maybe some rails.
Why don't you just sleep on the floor?
No, I spent a long time sleeping on the floor.
Well, I
My
mean,
life.
like on
think I
mattresses
deserve
and pillows
to have a
and
nice
stuff,
bath now.
but like not. Don't worry about a bed frame if you're gonna keep breaking it.
Well, the idea is to not break it if I have a bigger one.
We once had a sultan visit us in Katapesh. They slept on mounds of pillows. If you'd like something like that, Bingo, that could be arranged. I'm sure we could.
I'll leave it up to you. Whatever you think is more feng shui for the house.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll have it taken care of.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
I'll flip her 2 gold.
Oh, you don't need to do that, she says.
Just take it.
Okay. And she puts the coins into a small purse on her belt. She says to you,
Hold that thought. I just looked at my character sheet. I'm broke. Those were silver.
okay, silver coins. Well, you have some gems.
Yeah,
No,
you do have like 100 gold worth of gems.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving her a gem. Yeah, we'll give her some silver.
Okay. She still resists, but then you just like take it anyway. So, all right. So she goes about.
Going to get up and he's going to
Yep.
say good morning, everybody, and sneak out to get rid of that monkey so it doesn't scare the gnome.
Wouldn't the monkey be like in the
Yeah.
front door?
when you go to find the dead monkey, like there is a bit of like charred fur on the ground, but something has dragged it away in the night.
Oh god.
Smell like burnt
Back
hair
in.
in the kitchen.
Kinda
Yeah.
like pop an
Giving-
eye open at Anise. Nice of you to join us this morning.
What do you mean? I've been here the whole night.
You and I both know that's a lie.
What if it? Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
I'm not judging. There's no judgment here. I'm just wondering why you didn't take me along.
Maybe I
feelings
will.
are hurt.
I think you'll enjoy this place.
Yeah? It's the stamp of approval?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Alma recommended it. I
Right.
learned something about Alma I did not know.
Did you want to know it?
Maybe.
All right. That's fine. Next time.
She has her favorites.
Oh, it's that kind of place, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I think she's a regular.
Are you becoming a regular?
I don't know. See. Maybe.
Tieflings?
I'll take you next time.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. You need the horns.
Oh, yeah. Something to grab onto, you know?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Bingo,
waiting for you
why-
to stop us, but we will keep going.
I'm just like, I'll see where this goes. I'm okay. Go, yeah. All right. Well,
Bingo, why did you break your bed? Let's talk about that.
Oh, yeah. She
Well-
also mentioned that I saw Bingo Jr. Just so everybody
Junior?
knows.
I was,
What's up,
I
Bingos
was at
Junior?
full size at that time. Thank you
just
very
a
much.
random conversation. By the way, I saw what Bingo's packing. He was in giant form though, wasn't he?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
No.
proportional when they get big.
But it was cold. It was a cool morning.
I was in the pool.
So in Gnomish, I kind of lean over to Sebnet and I go, "You just don't want to know." When these people start talking, you need to start to leave. It's just getting bad, and I apologize.
I agree in Gnomish.
I haven't.
I look at you in Gnomish and I say, "And you're one of the worst."
I know.
Bad influences all
Wait.
around.
Figured out the whole getting big thing yet, and it sometimes just happens. And so I, maybe Sebnet's decided maybe I should go with some sort of floor bed situation. So
Stand
we're gonna try
breaking
that.
the bed, but why were you naked?
It's hot here.
It is. We're in a desert. Don't get a lot of breeze in here.
I realize it's hot in a desert, but it's not that hot.
I
Well, I
disagree.
like always,
Time.
I like to always be prepared. Let's just put it that way.
I understand,
Jazz-
Bingo. I also sleep
I'm
in
never
a tent.
walking into your room.
Has Jasmine come down yet?
Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't.
Two?
Yo,
Has
Hank.
Gelhank come down yet? Or is she still
That-
upstairs in her room? I'm
That
not
would be
sure. I'm not
entirely
tracking
up
that.
to Gelhank.
Was my sensual dream, did it involve bingo?
Yes.
Oh Lord, I'm not coming downstairs.
And I don't know if you've ever, and I don't know if you've ever had, if Gelhank's ever had one before involving Bingo, but yeah.
Was he in his big form?
I will leave that entirely up to Gelhank.
And did he get her downtown?
Jesus. I regret everything I've done so far tonight.
No, you haven't.
This
You
is all
should.
you, Bo.
You knew exactly where this
I
was going to
do.
go. You are
I
the
do.
instigator. You are the gatekeeper.
Well,
You're an evil man, sir.
yeah, so Gelhank's upstairs questioning her life choices. Okay.
So we're probably hearing some sobbing from us.
All right, come on.
Oh dear God, what have I done?
Well, it only lasts a minute, so.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Oh, we could go on and on for hours.
And we do.
And we do.
Speaking of Bingo Schlong.
Go on.
I just
That
didn't
was-
realize that you were a tripod, that's all.
A tripod. Jesus Christ.
With that, Gatlin grabs his coffee and goes, I'm out! And he storms out. I can't take this anymore. I have no part of this.
Okay.
Where in the hell are you
I'm
going? We
going
have
out.
places
I'm
to
going out to the
go.
courtroom. I'm going out to the courtroom to drink my coffee and watch the sunrise.
Yeah, I think the sun's probably well up by the time the majority of this party wakes up and gets up.
I mean,
Okay.
hadn't we planned on taking a journey today? Shouldn't we start preparing for that?
We
Then
have
we'll
to.
probably want to leave at night.
Well, maybe if you had known that we were going out today, maybe you shouldn't have had so much to drink last night.
Fuck off, Bingo.
Okay.
You
I
know,
wasn't
if you-
judging. I'm just saying.
If you just keep drinking, you never feel like shit.
That is a good point. Can I
That's valid.
please get some whiskey for this
Oh,
coffee?
yeah. Let me get something from my stash.
Thank you. Hair of the dog.
Okay.
Hair of the hyena, I guess.
I'm gonna go upstairs or I guess it's only one floor. My bad.
hmm
I'm gonna go and knock on Gilhank's door and say, "Hey, we're getting ready to go." Hello?
Wait, the house is only one floor?
I believe so. Yeah.
No, it's 2 floors.
2
Oh,
floors.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I made 2 floors for that map.
Oh, I only saw the one with all the bedrooms on it. I thought it was just the one floor.
No,
Mhm.
there's a second floor to that.
God, living in luxury here. Okay.
I know.
All right. Well, I'll knock on her door.
Yeah, I'll be out.
You hear it throwing up,
You want me to make you some breakfast?
but
No, okay, you just go ahead and I'll be there.
violently brushing her teeth.
Okay. All
I
right.
just visualize that scene from like Pet Detective with the
Yes.
plunger.
That's what was going through my mind too. The plunger.
What have I done?
As transphobic as that is, it was fucking fun.
A different time.
It was a different time. Ah, the 90s.
All right. Well, I'll start
You
packing
can't
up
help
for
but
the.
laugh when a man has a plunger on his face.
Which you presume
Whatever-
to be a used plunger.
Whatever brought him to that, irrelevant. He has a plunger on his face.
Yes.
G blaster. Arnord is a man. What now, people?
Well, if we stick with everything that we've done up to this point, we leave at night. So you might as well go back to bed and sleep off the rest of the alcohol there, shall we?
Alright, bye. I'm already like halfway up the stairs.
With their big
Does-
fluffy slippers.
Yeah.
Is anyone gathering or
I'm gonna go to town. I want to go get some like basic supplies, like to make sure that I've got iron rations
I want
Yep.
to go with you.
and
Give me
is
some
there anything else that-
arrows, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I've got
Actually,
enough.
some
Yeah, I've
what?
got full slings.
Arrows.
But I just.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna
Okay.
get some. See about getting us some camels and stuff like that. Just do the regular stuff.
Yeah, you guys don't own camels. Every time you
No, we
have
don't.
camels, they're sort of rental camels. They're on
You can
lease
buy
from
some
Alma.
camels.
And they
You-
kind of get eaten. So I'm gonna go.
The
see
last
about getting
ones
us some more-
didn't. The last ones made it. Do you want to go to Alma and see if you can?
Yeah, I'll go to Elm.
How
Or,
much is
well,
a
not so much
camel?
Alma, but like her major domo or whatever to see about getting us some camels.
Yeah,
you
Garavel's
get it?
Garavel's not here. He's left for
Faster,
Katapesh
maybe?
again. But
Well, one of the, I guess for
You-
lack of a better word, the stable master to go
yeah,
see him. about-
Alma has camels that she's willing
Yeah.
to let you take, knowing that
Yeah, and
you're
then
doing.
go get get water skins. Just get the
He
basic
does warn
supplies
you
that we need.
that if you're going in the mountains, like she's not entirely sure the camels can make it all the way to Pale Mountain. She's not sure what the ravines and mountain passes and that are like from here to there. So she,
Yeah.
Or camels or shit. Sorry.
What about horses?
she does not have 4x4 camels. Is what I'm saying. There's horses here too. If you'd prefer horses over camels.
Would they be able to make it all the way?
Well,
Camels will do better than horses. And camels can survive in the cold a lot better than horses can too.
But horses
True.
are more dexterous on things like
it's
mountains.
it's more yeah. It's really more the terrain between here and there, and just the ability to climb steep slopes and things like that. I'm not putting shade on camels, but I don't think camels or horses would do really well in a lot of the places you'll likely have to go.
Is it
How
not to
many
say you
days
can't-
on
That's
foot
not to
is
say you
it?
can't take them. What?
How many days on foot is it from here that we can guess from here to Pale Mountain
Okay, let me check.
or whatever the hell it's called?
That's right, Pale Mountain. So it's about 30 miles. So normally you would do that in about a day and a half, but likely this is
with
going to
terrain.
take you,
3 days.
about 3 times the normal over sort of a flat hex. So you would be looking at a day and a half and a day and a half and a day and a half. So what's that? 3, 4, 4.5, 5 days to Pale Mountain over the
We
mountain.
might as well just walk. It'd be easier, and we don't have to worry about animals then.
And
Works
Yeah.
for
We
me.
can follow along the
How
river as
far-
best as we can.
If you'd like, you can
Oh.
take a mule to carry supplies.
Perfect. All right, I'll get us a mule. Or see
And
about getting us a mule.
They tend to do better in steep slopes and tricky
Yeah.
terrain. At least then you have something to carry all the rations and water and things like that.
Yeah, and I'll go get her. How many arrows did you want? Like 20 arrows, 40 arrows?
like 20 in a bundle.
Depends. Are you gonna pick fights with any monkeys along the way?
Probably knowing him.
60?
I don't pick fights with monkeys. Monkeys pick fights with me.
Um,
Just be
would,
very clear.
would you like to buy your?
started
Would
that
you like to
nonsense
buy
in the
your own
canyon.
mule, or do you want to just
How
borrow
much
one
for
for
how much for a mule?
8 gold?
I
Might
will
as well
purchase.
buy it.
I will purchase the mule. I will purchase the arrows. I'll get 60 arrows for us. I will buy the water skins, and I'll get iron rations for 2 weeks for us. How much would all that be? I have 45 gold. That should pretty much cover it.
I'm gonna say it comes in at 25.
Perfect. I bought all that, and I'll come back to the group. And I'm gonna get myself some tobacco for. Actually, not tobacco. I'm gonna buy myself a couple of wine skins full of beer, so
Okay.
I can enjoy my trip.
Beer probably comes in a keg.
Is
Perfect.
it safe
I'm
to
gonna
say they have like PhD stuff here?
You just strap
can
it
sit-
on the mule.
You can certainly buy a keg and throw it on the mule's back.
I'm gonna buy a keg,
Yeah.
and not try not to tell anybody or hide
I'll
it.
get some anti-venom or antitoxin. I'll throw in 50 gold for that.
We couldn't get
Or
it. We
the-
have to go find the creatures.
No.
That's what-
Zastrin can provide you with regular antitoxin. It costs 40 gold pieces because he puts a discount on you. So I don't know if it shows you this, but if you click on Zastrin's thing in your journal, it should, under his bio and info, show you the 3 things he can currently offer you, which is antitoxins for 40 gold pieces, potions of healing for 40 gold pieces, and potions of hill giant strength for 200 gold pieces. 50 though if you can get him the giant toenails. However, potions of healing and potions of hill giant strength you cleaned him out of.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he can have as much antitoxin as you'd like for 40 gold pieces and antitoxin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Um,
Right, I have 20
One
gold
for
left.
Sure.
But he did tell you
Oh,
that if
I
you
can-
like
I
got
can
the
buy some.
specific if you got the specific scorpion for him to milk, then he could make a more specific antitoxin for what you're looking for.
Okay. I'll just throw 80 gold at Anise for antitoxin.
So for 2 antitoxins.
Yep.
So
I'm
a
gonna
cre-
get one
For
as
the
well.
rest.
just so we're clear, a creature that drinks a vial of antitoxin gains advantage on saving throws against poison for an hour. But I will also say that if you are currently poisoned, that the antitoxin will remove that effect as well, and then give you advantage for the next hour.
That's fair.
So should I get one for each or 2?
One for each would be 240.
I bought one for me, so you can get just the others or whatever.
So
So-
200?
Yep.
Okay. I'll buy the rest. And Chassis gave me 80, so.
Good enough. So everyone has one vial of antitoxin. All right.
Is there a place to get like a climber's kit here? Maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Anything in the player's handbook can be gotten in
Okay.
Kelmarine.
I would suggest at least having one or two of those with us. Like I have advantage on climbing because being a feline, but the rest of you might think about that.
I fly.
I wasn't worried about you. Go back to bed.
Okay. So as the sun is sort of headed down, you guys arrive back at your house. Keplin now has a mule. Keplin, are you summoning any of your animal companions to come along with you?
No, because it's gonna be so. Actually, I will. I'm gonna try and get a hold of my good friend Ferris. He might be good to go on this trip.
Yeah, he's absolutely up for a trip.
So I'm gonna summon Ferris.
Okay. So you have Ferris with you. All right. And are we headed then to Pale Mountain as the sun is going down? So you make your way through the Pesh fields to. Yep. Go ahead.
Before you go, be like Ferris. I want you to stay here, and I want you to make sure that keep an eye on Subnet. Want to make sure that she's supposed to be our housekeeper. She's supposed to be a friend. Make sure that that's what she is. Got it, boss?
Wait a minute. You suspect?
I thought a fellow holy man was a holy man, and I realized that he wasn't. So I just want to make sure that she's there. And if nothing else, just to make and protect her. If she turns out to be who she is, who I believe her to be, a fellow gnome, and just a good person, I want you to protect her as best you can, buddy. Got it?
Sure. What else do I have to do? He says.
And if you see any monkeys, you know the drill. You know the drill, buddy.
Okay. So you guys then head out towards Pale Mountain. So who would like to be sort of guiding the way through the mountains? So whoever it is making a survival check. So
Can I snag some pesh as we go by?
Can you
I was
what?
gonna say the same
Snag
thing.
some pesh as we go by the
Yeah.
fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
A lot of it just grows wild, like it's not even. Do you know what I mean?
I wanted to actually check with Zastarin before we left if he had any more of those bombs.
No, he said he's not in the habit of making explosives. That he would have needed to know ahead of time to make for you.
I have one. I still got one.
I think I still have one too, actually. Yeah, I do. I still have one. So just as long as we have one or two of them with us, it's good. But
Does Zastarin know how to turn the Pesh into drugs?
Yes.
Interesting. I'll let him know. I'll see him later.
Okay.
I'll bring some Pesh.
He's all for that. He's all for that.
Awesome.
Anything to turn a profit.
I'll collect some then.
Okay. All right. So
we're going at night, right? Like we usually do.
So is that the idea that the entire way there you're traveling during the day and resting at night?
Other way around.
The opposite.
That's what I
Traveling
mean.
at night,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. I did get that backwards. I apologize. Okay. So you begin to make your way and the journey is for the most part at this point pretty easy. Like you travel across the valley and you climb up where the old fort is, and you sort of look back at the town of that's sort of become your makeshift home, and then it's just lights flickering and things like that, and then you make your way further into the mountains, past where the attack took place. For the most part you follow the river. Have I got you on the map with the?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, where the eye is, the purple eye.
Yeah. So we're gonna move. I'm gonna move that eye here. Hold on one sec.
We should go like at nighttime until we get to the mountains, and then probably not try trekking through the mountains at nighttime. That just sounds incredibly stupid. I don't know mountain terrain all that well, but I'm assuming going places where you could fall X number
Yeah, that
of
would make
feet
sense.
where you can't see them does not sound smart.
So each
That's
day
fine.
you're gonna move between 2 to 3 hexes. So day 1 you get somewhere in about here when you take your rest for the day. You find somewhere like a canyon that's maybe a little or a cliff or something that gives you a little offers shade and whatnot. And then you're the next day you make it to somewhere in around here. And when you reach this point, the mule is doing very well for you as far as carrying everything, and it's not been very stubborn at all. When your trail that Shazzy's been guiding you down, and did we get our survival check? Let's do that. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so Shazzy's been guiding you down. Trying to stay out of the bottom of ravines, obviously, because there's gnolls about. You're not going to try to walk into an ambush. However, on this day, towards the end of the day, you're just looking for a place to make camp, where you come to a deep box canyon near the headwaters of a waterfall. The cliffs here are primarily limestone and cut by ancient water flows and centuries of wind. The pale stone hosts only small scrub-like plants that are able to cling and dig into small cracks and crevices where rainwater collects. The cliffs are honeycombed here with small caves and openings, and some of them go back in only a few feet, maybe 5 or 10 feet, but there are some that go much farther that are like 50, 60 feet deep, and this seems like a very easy place for creatures to make their home. So there's some evidence of foot traffic here as well. Shazzy notes that there's boot prints as well as gnoll prints. And they seem to head north down this box canyon. And it winds its way it empties out by the river down here where I've placed the eye on the map, and then it heads north sort of between the river here and the river here.
About how high are the canyon ledges?
They range. Like if you were to head down that one box canyon that I was describing, it has quite high walls. Some as high as 100 and 150 feet.
And it's all honeycombed pretty much all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
You're not in it yet. You're
Yeah.
not in it yet. You're sort of at the end of the canyon looking down it. And it winds to the north.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
I'm going to use.
Places for things to hide.
I'll do a nature check to see if I recognize the signs of any of the animals that have been running around.
Okay, you can give me a survival check.
I was going to do a nature check for that.
Oh, nature's
Or-
fine. Yep, nature's fine. Yep. Okay, so you notice that there's probably goats living in these box canyons and this mountain range. You find a fair bit of evidence of the goat traffic. And you also notice Shazzy had not caught this, but Keplin finds evidence that there's probably a pride of lions in this mountain range.
Okay.
You
What
find
about a pride of monkeys?
no sign of
Okay.
monkeys.
Good. Just wanted to make sure. Had to keep my priorities straight. All right. So I'll let the
Absolutely.
group know that there's probably some, on top of everything else, there's probably some lions in this area. There was goats.
Yes.
So we might be able to get a goat for dinner. But
Good, another animal group you can piss off.
well, I wasn't going to do it. I was going to ask you, Hunter, to do it.
Shazzy's vegetarian.
Is Jazzy a vegetarian?
I don't know. I just picked that up.
No, I'm not a vegetarian.
Okay,
So-
so you make camp not far from the end of this box canyon, and I assume you're taking some sort of watch. And those of you who are on watch overnight, and it doesn't really matter who, there's no attack or anything, but anyone who's on watch through the night at some point spots flying creatures that move about down and above that box canyon that goes to the north. And when I say flying creatures, they don't look like animals. They look like humanoids with wings, and they're quite large. They're quite large. They never come close or bother with the camp, but they're definitely down there.
Okay.
That
Great.
can't
Any
be good.
signs of scorpions?
I will say yes, that Shazzy and Keplin have seen scorpions. Not the kind you're looking for, though.
These aren't the scorpions you're looking for.
These are not the scorpions you're looking for.
You may go about your business.
Okay.
Sorry.
Move along.
Move along.
So ends day 2 and day 3 goes on. Can I get another survival check from you, Shazzy, on this day?
You know, I'm going to
Almost
ask
a 2.
Shazzy. I'm going to ask Shazzy about those flying people that we saw, those flying humanoids, because Shazzy can fly. Could those be your people?
What? So you think because I got wings,
No,
I know what
I'm
every other winged type creature is?
That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, I don't know where you come from. Could this
Hell.
be like?
It comes from hell.
Where do you come from, Kaplan?
I come from this desert. Actually, it's not. That's a lie. I come from, and I come from one of the towns over 100 years ago, and I point over it somewhere down south where the forest areas are, and I came. That's where I am. But I'm asking, would you know? Or could these possibly be relatives? Or I'm just asking. I'm not asking to be rude. I'm asking like. I don't want to get into a fight. And if you know who these people are, could you talk to them? That'd be great. That's what I'm looking for. I got enough problems with monkeys. Last thing I need is flying people to chase my ass.
Would I know
Could they be?
or recognize these types of creatures that we saw from a distance in the dark?
Yeah, I think because of it being night and everything, all you could make out was sort of that they were roughly humanoid in shape, and they had wings. Definitely wings.
So, no.
All right. For the shot.
You can tell Anise and I apart, right? Well, like when my wings are gone.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
I'm just making sure.
I was just curious, and
Aren't you guys different colors?
Yeah, we are.
They're different colors and everything. So yeah, I was just asking.
Do you have horns? I don't think Anise has horns.
Oh, Shazzy has horns.
Yeah, I don't think Anise
But
does.
I think yours are more antlers, aren't they?
They're more
Are
like
they?
ram horns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So listen, day 2. Day 3, Shazzy, you can no longer follow the river. It's going down really narrow canyons. There's nowhere to walk or anything like that beside it, and the party has to sort of push off the. You followed the river for the most part all the way to that box canyon, but now it's just not possible, and you have to take a slight more southern come about. You're getting closer and closer to Pale Mountain, and like with each day, it looms higher and higher on the sort of the horizon and on what you're moving towards, and it's now omnipresent in that like doesn't matter where you are, you can see this massive mountain ahead. As it's getting close to night, you again move into some of these limestone like it's almost like a maze of pillars of stone and they're quite tall, like 40-50 feet high, and you find a place that you think will be good for the night. There's a small watering hole where some rainwater has collected. It hasn't rained since you've left. Like it hasn't rained in maybe well over a week. But the rainwater is pooled here, and the mule can drink, and it seems like a relatively okay place to rest for the night.
Here looks good.
So watches for sure.
Gelhank and Bingo, the dreams, since you left town, like on the trail, you have not had one of these dreams similar to the ones that you were getting back at the house. Nothing like that. It's not that. So and like, in fact, like the really mundane sort of regular dreams again. Nothing that feels so sort of vivid or
Sexy.
real or sexy.
Hmm.
Have the two of you been awkward since your dreams?
Maybe
Gelhank has at least.
Maybe on her part, but I'm not.
Not Bingo. Bingo's the same old self.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. Who would like to be on the middle watch tonight?
I will.
Okay.
That's how they
I'll
set
do
up.
it with Chassis.
Okay. So the two of you are up talking when you don't hear them. You actually see them before you hear them. You maybe have a small campfire going. And through this twist of stone cave, well, not caves, but like pathways amongst all the rocks, you start to see like eyes watching you in the dark, catching the firelight.
Can we determine how tall they are?
Yeah, like within moments of looking, you realize that there is a pride of lions not far from the camp.
All right, well, I'm going to stand up with my bow and arrow and oof my wings out to make myself as large as possible.
Okay.
I would advise waking everybody up
I'll
quietly.
quietly wake up everyone.
Okay. So Shaz, pardon me, Anise moves around, waking everyone up, and slowly but surely, your eyes adjust to the moonlight, and you can see that there are these very big cats, sort of pacing around the perimeter of your camp. I'm having a real hard time with Roll20 here. One moment, please. There we go. I'm getting you on the map here, so just please stand by.
Kathleen, before you go pissing these off, maybe talk to him first.
Okay.
Because they seem to have followed us here. Maybe they know the way through.
Chassis and Anise were up, so I'm gonna put you guys here. Bingo back here. Here. Smudge. I think I got everybody on the map now. There we go. Oh, I didn't have music playing either. Jeez, I'm really off tonight.
I had some music going, so it wasn't like it
Yeah?
was dead. But go ahead.
Okay. You want me to? We'll see it. We'll see if this just wrecks everything for me. I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh,
I'm going to try through animal handling to gesture to these lions that they might want to think about going for some other prey than us. Tell them there's goats down that way. That'd be an easier meal.
I'm also very large at the moment.
Some big lions.
So, I'm just gonna move them to where you can see them. And yeah, there's 4 in total. And even though the pictures show male lions, they are not male lions. These would be female lionesses. Okay.
Can I do an animal handling to see if I can gesture to them that they would want to think about going for an easier meal somewhere else, because we will fight them and it will not be pretty.
Okay.
They're gonna lose members if we don't kill them all, they'll definitely lose members. Come on, big money. 15.
And can you speak? Do you have speak with animals up?
I can speak with. All I can do is speak with small animals. I can't speak with. Let me check my spells.
Yeah. So, Shazzy, can you give me an animal handling as well as you puff yourself up as big as
Can
possible?
I inspire?
No, I
Jeez,
don't have
guess,
animal
can I
friendship saves.
Inspire Evelyn.
Okay.
It's not animal friendship. It's speak with animals. It's a druid spell.
I don't have it.
Why does Bingo only have 12 hit points?
I can fix
Forgot
that.
to long rest. That's a
Oh.
21 animal
It
handle.
says his maximum hit points are only 12. That's weird.
Okay, I'll fix it. Hold on.
No, it could just be it could be the token. Hold on, I'm gonna update the token. Yeah, it's the token.
Okay.
I inspire Kepler, by the way.
Okay.
Just sort of pat him on the shoulder. Don't fuck it up.
I'm trying.
You get an extra. Oh god, what do you get at this level?
D6, D8.
Don't remember at this level. What level are we? 4? 5?
4. Yep. 4.
So yeah, it's a D6. It's a D8
Okay.
next level.
Okay.
All right, so mine is now up to 18.
18 and Shazzy's is 21.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not able to communicate with them directly, but whatever you're doing, they have not attacked yet.
So I'm just going to tell everyone to get back up together. So we're all together here as a group. Stay by the fire, and let's make ourselves all look as big as possible.
Bingo and Smudge, you guys are closest to the mule who was drinking, who now sort of startles at the sensing the presence of these predators around. What would either of the two of you like to do?
Like, reach up and grab its halter and sort of keep it.
Well, I wake up. I assume I'm not sleeping in half plate, so
No.
I'm probably Daffy Ducking it.
Yeah. And I would assume that the mule doesn't probably have its full sort of guide harness on and everything. It has
It would
something
just
that,
have its standard tethering for the night.
yeah, you'd have
That'd be
something
it.
to tether it for the night, but you
Yeah.
can still grab hold of that for sure. Smudge,
No,
do you
I
want to
can
get?
speak with small beasts. A donkey doesn't count, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
Smudge, do you want to give me an animal handle check as you grab and try to keep it under control?
Sure. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. So it's really pulling at you, and you're having a hell of a time keeping on. And it lets out. It lets out. Do mules whinny? Is that the correct term? Horses whinny.
Yeah.
Mules do whatever you just did.
Bray.
Yeah,
It's called braying.
it's a bray. Yes, a bray. So the mule brays, and that seems to sort of excite the lions.
Can I use some thaumaturgy to make goat sounds? Maybe, say, 30 feet range, so maybe 30 feet away from us. Maybe behind us somewhere.
Yeah, so you can make it out there by the lions basically. Now behind you, there's just this water pool where the water's gathered, the rainwater. But
Yeah, maybe towards, to the right, where the lion is.
over this way.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you make a sudden bray sound from the bushes there. The lions don't seem fooled. And I'm gonna say that this one has even closed the distance a bit.
Uh-oh.
So, seeing as I don't have time to don my armor, I grab like my weapon belt. So I put on my so I have my sword and my shield and no pants on.
Okay.
The one that moved closer, I'm gonna fire at its paw.
Actually, what I'm going to do
Purposely
before guys don't.
missing.
Okay.
Just close enough to try and scare it off.
Okay. Give me an attack roll for that, just to see how accurate that was. And what are you doing, Kepler?
I'm going to cast entanglement, and I want to do it in this way to kind of get my little arrow here, a little draw.
28.
Yeah, so it certainly doesn't hit it. You fire very close to it.
I want to do
Um,
something like this for entanglement, and I can do it out to 90 feet. It's
so entanglement is a 20 by 20 square.
it's a 20 by 20 square. Then I will put it right here.
Cover that gap right in front of Shazzy almost.
Yeah, right in that area. So
Okay.
if they're gonna come, they gotta come this way.
Yep. So the you see all these these the scrub plants and that sort of get very very aggressive, and as you do that, you hear behind you on the wall sort of a scraping of claws as something lands on the canyon wall.
Great. I turn around and look. Since I'm dealing with the mule.
Yeah. So a creature that looks part dragon and part lion.
Oh, no.
Great. Oh, great. That's what I wanted to hear.
It has in the shadow. You can't tell what color its scales are, but it's definitely scaled. It has wings. It has a tail, and its head is very much like a lion.
Is
and
its tail scorpion shaped?
No, it is not.
Okay.
In a very sort of deep and grumbly voice, it speaks to the party in common and says, "You chose the wrong watering hole. This belongs to me."
Well, we were just stopping by. We will be on our way. Don't mind us.
Y'all have a great night now.
He says,
1,000 apologies, sir. We did not know that. Had there been a sign or something, we would have made sure that we didn't bother your watering hole. So sorry.
So as he moves a bit, he moves a bit to the right here, his right rather, and you can hear his claws sort of breaking the loose limestone off, and some of it falls down into the water here. You catch just the little bit of light on it, and it seems to have sort of bronze or almost gold-like scales on its body.
Would I have heard stories of these things?
You can. I'll let you give me a history check. History or Arcana, whichever you'd prefer. Actually, probably Arcana. Give me Arcana.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that twice, sorry.
Well, now I'm torn. Roll
That's-
again. Roll again. Try again. Just try again to roll one. Yeah, you're not sure. You're not sure.
Shit. That would have been really cool.
What?
What are you?
He ignores that, Smudge. You can hear him sniffing, and he says, "You're from Kelmarine. I can smell the pesh on you."
Oh, sorry, that was me. I'm a heavy Pesh consumer.
You notice that the lions out here are clearly under its sway. Like they have backed down. They're not nearly as sort of as like ready to pounce anymore. And they're just, as you feel like, as long as you hold in place, they're going to hold in place.
I'm just still watching them just in case with an arrow ready.
I'm gonna look. I go like, please forgive us. We're terribly sorry that we ventured into your watering hole. Like I said, had we known that this was yours, we'd have moved on. This is clearly just an honest mistake, and we'd like to move on. There's no need for this to be escalated. As you can see, and I point to it, the lines, we've done everything we can to make sure that we didn't hurt your friends. We asked them to move on. We didn't want to fight with them, and we certainly don't want to fight with you. Is there a way that we can like leave here amicably? I would prefer that myself.
Okay, so he startles you as he leaps and sort of glides up to this rock outcropping here, and he's now like looking down at you. And everybody is welcome to give me a perception check at this point.
17 here.
Whopping 9 from me.
If I'm a character sheet.
22.
Okay, so anybody with above a 15,
Not bingo.
3.
Bingo and not Kaplan.
Bingo's still looking for his pants.
anyone above a 15 can notice that the creature has a arrow in its eye.
Oh no.
Does
Oh,
that
okay.
hurt?
The shaft has been broken off, but there's still a little bit sticking out, and it's sort of closed up, and you can even tell that it's that sort of side of its head looks a little swollen.
I would imagine.
You're looking a little ill there. We could help with that.
You could help with this.
Of course. We have opposable thumbs.
And magic.
Magic.
I
And
would
the-
assume that if you took it out, it's going to take my eyeball with it. It's
But there-
barbed.
Ooh. There is that possibility, yes, but it looks like you're getting an infection, so removing it may be the only option.
And a
You
couple
lost
of
your
us
eye
do have
anyway.
healing magic.
What brings you into the mountains this far from Kelmarine?
Say the Pesh, I would say, for me.
There's no pesh in these mountains.
Oh, I'm collecting it along the way. I'm also looking for scorpion. Have you seen any scorpions?
How big would you like them?
Oh,
I'll describe
yay
it.
big. With, I don't know, poison that's usually used on arrows.
We're trying to come up with the antidote for poison.
So you've come into the mountains hunting scorpions so that you can make
Scare
an
people.
anti
milk them.
and
Yeah.
you can milk them and make an anti-poison.
Yes.
Yes.
And what scorpions are you looking for exactly?
I'll describe the scorpions Astron's looking for.
Okay. Um,
Who knows? It might even help you with your eye.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with
I'm
his
gonna-
eye?
So you're pulling on your pants.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
get-
gonna- I'm
Is
gonna
the
tell him.
arrow? Is the arrows the same? Those same black arrows that we saw?
Oh, you can't tell at this range. You
Can't
can just
tell.
tell that there's there's a broken arrow shaft
Mm.
sticking out of his eye.
At
I can
least
tell
let
him,
us look at it.
Yeah, I said, look,
We may be
I'm
able to
very.
help.
I'm gonna tell him, look, I'm very sorry. There's nothing I can do to save your eye, but we can remove the arrow and I can heal it so there won't be an infection. I can do that for you. It will be painful. I'm not going to lie to you, but I can heal it once
Give them
to stop the
some-
infection.
Okay, so with that, he invites Kaplan up onto the rock. But
Kept him like an idiot's gonna do it.
but only Kaplan. Kaplan, do you want to
Look
give me an athletics check to climb the?
Before he
Oh,
goes
shit.
up there, Smudge is gonna give him a little bit of the pesh that she's collected, and also smack him on the shoulder and tap him again and say, "Don't fuck it up,"
So athletics is 19.
and give him aspiration.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him like my staff and say, you're gonna probably want to bite on this.
Give him the pesh first for the
And
pain.
we'll give him some patch for the pain. I'm going here to take this for the pain. I'm gonna have to bite on this. I'm gonna have to pull the arrow. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be very painful, but then I will heal it immediately to stop the issues. I can't. I will not lie to you. You're too magnificent. You're too magnificent a creature to lie. I couldn't do that to you. Are you still on accord for this, or?
So, well, he's listening to you, and now that you're up close, you can tell that his scales are definitely sort of brass colored. Pardon me, brass colored. He has a thick, very coarse mane around his head, and he has large, sort of feathery eyebrows and big. His eyes. Well, if his good eye is massive.
Okay,
He's probably about 5 to 6 feet tall at his shoulder.
So he's massive compared to me, who's only 3 feet tall.
Yes.
Yeah, so he can eat me. Now look at us. Look, I'm totally at your mercy. I'm just a little fellow. You could probably gulp me up in one bite, but I can do this for you.
He says. He nods at what you're saying, and you think he's about to say like yes or no, when he starts to sniff you, and he says, You've been around Calipus, which are those antelopes that
Yeah, I know. I said yes, yes, I have.
They're wonderful.
I know that they are a delicacy.
And now that you're this close, like when he talks, there is like a sort of a reverberation, like a growl almost, that like almost like a cat purr, like a cat's purr, that just sort of is constantly going under his voice. And at this close up, it's a little unsettling for you.
Oh, I'm already terrified because one bite, I'm gone. Like I'll die in this. If he decides to attack, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. So look, I'm going to give you this. Oh yeah. So I'm going to give him the drugs and say, look, you'll need to take this so that it'll calm the pain. It's going to be very painful. I'm not going to.
Not eating Pesh.
And it's going to hurt a lot more if you still want me to remove that to fix your eye.
You guys can hear like the tone up on the you guys are only catching parts of what him and Peplin are talking about on top of the rock. And then he sort of leans closer so that you can get a hold of it. And yeah.
I give him my staff to bite onto, so you're gonna probably want to bite on this.
I'll probably break that staff.
That's fine. You're gonna want to bite on this, and I put it to him. And again, my absolute apologies to you for the pain I'm about to inflict.
I don't know who you spend time with, Gnome, but I'm stronger than that.
I'm sure you are, but for me, this would be incredibly painful, and I need to be open and honest with you. So what I'm going to do is get some pliers, pull the thing out, and immediately cast heal on it the second it pops out.
Okay, so I want you to make a medicine check.
Yep.
And if you can get an 18 or higher, you get the barbed arrowhead out without taking his whole eye with it.
Come on, where's medicine?
You have inspiration too, by the way.
Yeah. And I'm really good on medicine.
Yeah, so you need an 18 to get
there. I did it.
Hey.
Got a 20. So
it comes out, and the creature lets out an enormous roar.
I immediately hit heal light. I immediately hit.
Yeah, before you can heal, when he roars, I need everyone within 120 feet of him to make a wisdom save.
Oh, great.
Interesting.
DC is 12.
Fuck. Oh, I have lucky. What? Keep forgetting I have lucky.
The greatest stat, and I get a whopping 6.
So the DC was 12, so it looks like Anise, Smudge, and Keplin failed. So the
Use
three
your
of
inspiration,
you...
Keplin.
Oh, my inspiration. Okay, that's right. What do I get? D6 on that? Come on.
Yes.
Yep. 6.
I need to get a
You'll have
6.
to roll a
Oh
6.
yeah, I got another one there. Oh yeah.
So the three of you are
done.
the three of you are deaf for a minute from the roar.
Well, I don't need to hear to cast healing wounds.
And because Kepler is so close and failed his saving throw, you're actually paralyzed.
Oh, I'm screwed then. Yeah. Okay, so I can't heal his wound.
So I'm just gonna give him a Constitution saving throw.
Do we see him freeze up there?
Yeah. Which he
I think
which he
Kepler had a heart attack.
which he failed. So it comes out. The creature lets out a roar, and sort of his massive bulk bumps into Keplin, who is paralyzed and tumbles down the rock.
Yep,
I
man,
guess
that's-
word.
I'm bolting on wings to try and scoop him before he.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
I
Let me
cast
see.
healing word as soon as he falls.
Let me see.
Like
Hold on a second.
on-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you'll need to use your full movement. So we're gonna say difficulty 15.
Right, well,
Oh,
I-
she made it.
There you go. So you do get to him in time. I am gonna say you take 3 points of damage from a rock before Shazzy got to you.
That makes sense.
Windsor. Goodness sake.
I heard that.
And the lions get very agitated, but these won't cross the entangled barrier. Can you give me a concentration check there for your entangle?
And
Kepler?
Sure.
As soon as he's caught and not gonna fall, I just drop him and then again make myself very big between the lions and Kaplan.
Where do I roll for concentration?
It's just
Ow.
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution. Okay.
Mhm. Who are you healing, Smudge?
The creature,
Okay.
like, just trying to get him something before, like, so that he
Okay.
knows that we mean it. But Keplin obviously fell. So
All right. So Shazzy grabs Keplin and he doesn't quite fall totally on his head. The lions over here are, pacing at the entangled spell. These ones sort of make a move, but Shazzy, you're in the way. Are you holding any kind of weapon up?
Yeah, I would have pulled my bow and arrow back out and wings are out.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Large
Uh,
creature.
Go ahead and give me another saving throw there, Keplin, to see if you shake off the paralyzation in the first round here or not.
Sure. Saving throw. Which one am I rolling here?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. You got it.
Just shake off the paralysis.
Looks like I did it. 19.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
I immediately cast healing wounds on the
Okay,
what's it called, a dragoon.
So yeah, a dragon. I
Dragon.
think.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make your Shazzy already cast one. You make another.
Yep.
Smudge
getting
cast,
covered.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Where's healing? Cure light wounds. Immediately cast that. Why's that going?
It's got to be healing word because cure wounds. You need to touch them.
Oh, that's right. Right. Healing word. Then I cast immediately.
Okay.
What's going on? Oh, there it is. So he takes 5.
Yeah. So you cast healing word from the bottom, as does Smudge, and then he leaps off the stone and flies up this way, and his lions fall back as well.
You're welcome.
Oh, can I pet you?
So they retreat down the canyons, and a bit of time passes.
Keplin, was he soft? Did he look furry?
No, he's not furry at all. He's actually kind of
Oh.
scaly. He's very much
Scaly? Like a dragon?
Yes, he's one of the most magnificent things I've ever seen.
Other than me.
That's true.
I
maybe-
want to call. I just want to call up to him again and say, I hope that you're okay. Again, we are very sorry for trespassing into your water. If you want, we will go away right now. We're very sorry. And if there's anything else I can do for you, like, to help you heal, please. If there's anything you need, please let us know. I will be glad to help you. It'll be our honor.
Yeah. So you call out to him. There's no response. You're pretty sure he's flown off, but you can't be certain, I suppose.
I'm gonna recommend that we get the hell out of here. We clearly trespassed in his area. We got to go.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Right then and there.
Well, like pack up
We're
our
gonna
stuff and go.
Pack up our stuff, get the mule together, and I think we're just gonna leave. Go back, start our journey early.
Okay. It's about midway through the night, so you won't have a full long rest. Are we good with that?
Yep.
Okay. So you do that. You depart, and it's. Oh, I guess you know what? I played that like it was night, and I guess it technically wasn't night because you guys would have been traveling at night. Would have been the middle of the day. Okay, my bad.
Well, once we got to the mountains, we said that we were gonna travel during
travel
the
by
day
day.
because
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the middle
that
of
way
the
we
night,
don't
so we're gonna
fall
go.
in something.
All right. So you make your way through these sort of rock formations, and when you finish this, this will be the fourth day. You are. Let me get you back on this map here. So fourth. By the end of the fourth day of journey, you are sort of you're pretty much at the base of Pale Mountain, and you're just you'll be rounding it, and the house, the house of the beast, the ancient temple of Ravagug should be on the back side of the mountain on the following day. Okay. I think there we'll take our break, and we'll be back in like 5 to finish off the session. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Monkey.
We're back.
We're back.
Back in black.
Ta-da!
We did die. We did.
We need some air guitars and some air drums in here. Yep. Totally. Okay, so listen. When you get close up to the mountain, it is the tallest mountain of the Brazen Peaks, and the severely sloped Pale Mountain rises to a height of well over 13,000 feet. So it's no joke. It holds a place of reverence and fear in the legends of those inhabiting this surrounding land. And you know a little bit about that there was a pair of Jinn that may have fought some epic battle here at the mountain. The rock here seems very, very washed out and pale, hence the name of the mountain. And the terrain has gotten steadily more and more difficult to walk and climb through. The mule has had particular problems for the last day as you approach this lone peak. So you camp, knowing that the next day you'll probably round the mountain and be able to see maybe an army of gnolls encamped there, or see the ruin of the House of the Beast. You're not really sure what you're going to see, and no one could really tell you.
Smudge makes sure to get as detailed of a description of that creature from Kaplan as she can, because he saw it up close, and she draws it in her journal.
Okay.
I make sure I have on pants.
Yes, please.
So So let me get this straight then. You're not camping. You are moving during the day now.
Yes.
And camping at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's less dangerous that way. Like moving
All right.
through all those rocky areas.
So you're looking for somewhere to sort of camp, to make that camp for the night, when you come across a number of wooden stakes driven into the ground. They're not close together. They sort of make like they're a few 100 feet in either direction, and they go on as long as as far as you can see in sort of what's left of the night. And on each of them hangs a skeletal. Some are probably human, maybe some are elves. There's probably some gnolls.
That's a
You
nice
That
name
warm
it.
and welcoming.
But each of these large wooden posts that have been driven in have one of these skeletal remains in various degrees of decay, and have obviously been exposed to the weather and pecked at by scavengers and things like that.
Well, that's a very clear sign. Stay the hell out. We're clearly at the right spot.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm not a fan of that at all. We should be very careful going forward.
Uh-huh.
We are definitely going to be watched going through here.
Most likely.
We should probably go back the way we came for a bit and wait till nighttime if we're gonna go any further. That way we won't be seen as well.
See if
Yeah.
we can
So
find a place to hide
So
the
you're
donkey.
not going to go past this sort of
The
this
sign
bear-
that says stick the fuck out. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna.
Okay, so you find a place to camp. And as you're setting up camp, you in the air you see a dark shape approaching from the direction you came. It's flying.
Please be that dragoon.
I have a bow and arrow at the ready, just in case, and I'm gonna get everybody to kind of hunker down in whatever sort of wild.
I'm gonna try to get
nature
under
is
some
here.
cover. Is there any like rocks I can get under?
Oh yeah, there's rocks
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'm just gonna get under something, just
I'm gonna
in
hide.
case it's not him.
All right, so a few moments later, it's there, and it is that dragon lion type creature.
And I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna welcome us. Well, I thought we left your watering hole. Is this your area too? We'll gladly leave.
I thought you were hunting scorpions, little gnome.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You got caught lying.
I'm gonna go. You know what? We are, but I'll tell you the truth. We're here from Katapesh, and we're here to see what's going on at this mountain. We believe that the Jinn are back, and we're here to see what their intent is. That is our main purpose. We're also looking for the antidote. That was not a lie, but that was not our sole purpose. And I show them the black arrow that we found. I go, these things we found, we had brokered a peace with some of the gnolls from the Broken Jaw tribe.
Three jaw.
From the Three Draw tribe.
Okay.
We were staying to our desert. They were staying to their hills.
He sits on a rock, sort of listening to you.
I go, something killed all of them. And what we're worried about, what's the king of the gnolls that we're trying to look into as well?
The Carrion King.
Yes, the Carrion King. Is it? We've heard tales that there's something called that there's a leader of the new gnolls are coming that have these black arrows called the Carrion King, and we're here to investigate.
Please be sure to tell him everything about us. Good job, Kaplan.
Kim, if I can pet him.
Yeah, let's just hold off on
He
that.
speaks common.
Yeah, Kaplan doesn't hold anything back. Kaplan overshares.
I just laid all on the line. I'm related to this little new gnome that's our maid. I lay it all out.
This one time when I was 12, I went to a picture show and I was sick and I threw up And I threw it over the
Well,
balcony.
not that much. I tell him what a real purpose. I tell him what a real purpose is here for as I go on. I'm pretty sure that someone of your magnitude would have nothing to do with what we're talking, with what we're looking into.
He takes that all in and just
Of your
pauses for a
majesty.
moment. His eye is still shut.
I
But
go, would you like me
not,
to look at your
it
eye?
it doesn't look nearly as puffy as it did a day or so ago.
Would you like me to look at your eye?
No, I don't think you need to do that again.
Fair enough. But my services are available to you should you need them.
I don't know of any Jinn returning to the mountain.
Do you know anything of the Carrion King?
Oh, the Carrion King is not a fairy tale or myth.
Is he
What's your
approaching?
name?
He says you can call me Hakuna.
Hakuna.
Matata.
Lord Hakuna.
There you go.
Is he approaching upon your realm?
I don't really have a realm. He chuckles to himself. But you shouldn't go to the mountain.
Why should we not go to the mountain?
It's far too dangerous.
Oh, clearly it is. But maybe you would want to accompany us and help us bring balance back to these mountains.
Oh, no. I don't think I need to go to the mountain either. This is the closest I've been to the mountain in a very long time.
What are you, chicken?
Oh my God!
He actually
just saying.
chuckles. He actually kind of chuckles at that. He's like, "No, but I only have one eye left. I'd like to keep it."
You got the other one. It's fine.
I'm going to ask him. I go, who would dare fire an arrow at you?
He motions to the mountain.
What is who are they? Are they gnolls? Are they?
There's gnolls. They gather in numbers larger than they have in a very long time.
Was there
Do you have any kind of idea how many?
I couldn't hazard a guess at their exact numbers, but I would estimate that there's three times what there normally is in the area. Gnolls have always been a nuisance in the Brazen Peaks.
I mean, this is their birthplace, isn't it?
That's what they think. I
That's what
couldn't
the
tell.
stories
I
say.
couldn't tell you if those myths are true or not.
And they've been a nuisance in my desert.
The story that you told me back when we were talking to Narg, this is where they're from, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
They think that the Brazen Peaks are like their mother, the mother hyena monster that Lamashtu made that birthed them. It sort of laid down and fell asleep, and her back is the Brazen Peaks. So they Gnolls very much believe this is their homeland.
Great.
He tells you that they squabble amongst themselves, though. He's witnessed gnolls attacking gnolls.
Yeah, they'll do that, but under the Carrion King, they have a bit more of an assembly going on.
Yes, they're getting rid of anyone who's not going to follow the king, and as I said, their numbers are growing 3 times perhaps what we're used to here.
Well, I appreciate.
Are you sure you're going to go there?
Oh,
Well, if we had to go there, would you know of a better way to get there so we wouldn't be detected?
Like a secret way?
Yes.
No.
Well,
Secret
You can't blame
tunnel.
you can't blame me for asking.
But if you'd like,
I'm listening.
this evening, I could carry you so you could see where you're going. Just you, though.
Any help you could give, any help you could offer us would be amazing. I'd gladly take it.
Would it be alright if I fly alongside?
If
Just to
you
get
can
an
keep
extra
up.
set of eyes? You know, that really hurts my feelings. You probably do fly faster than I do, but
It wasn't me. I didn't fucking do it.
thank you, Stronghold D&D.
Oh, thank you so much. Very kind. Thanks, Stronghold. I wasn't even watching chat. I got poked. Very cool. We appreciate that immensely. Immensely. Oh, Tara from Tara's here. Jesus, I gotta get my head turned around here and watch chat a bit.
I will definitely climb up on it. If he gives me permission, I'll definitely climb up on his back.
Yeah, he allows that.
And I'll do it. And I'll thank him.
You can tell he cringes a bit though as you get on. Like he doesn't do this.
I mean, if you fly slower, I can just carry Kipling. Gonna be a little bitch about it.
Why are you guys
Can you-
being... How is it Kaplan's being killed by monkeys and these people haven't been yet killed for all their rudeness to everything else?
I'm giving you an option.
You just called the dragoon a bitch, being a little bitch for carrying a gnome.
I didn't call him a bitch. I said if he was gonna be a little bitch, I'll carry you.
Two of you are gonna get all of us killed at this point.
Well, with that, he takes flight.
I hang on for dear life.
I follow.
I inspire Shazzy as she flies off.
Okay.
Use that on any charisma check I need to.
So you fly 30.
Yeah. You could probably go like 80 or something, right?
No, you're able to keep up.
Yep.
So the two flying things leaving the rest of you there. What do you still take watch? There's only 4 of you now.
Yeah, for sure. Keeping watch.
Okay. So who wants to take first? Let's set up a watch order here.
I see in the dark, so I'll take mid-watch.
I'll go first with Gilhank.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
please.
Anise will take the last watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have everybody on watch can make a perception check.
Perception is not my strong suit.
You don't say.
You rolled very well.
Did I? Look at that.
So, as Gelhank and Bingo, you guys are on watch. Smudge and Anise are sleeping by the fire. You see torches in the distance. They're probably a good, half mile from you.
Like angry peasant torches?
It is a line of torches for sure. It's moving along the base of Pale Mountain. You can't tell at this range who or what they are, but there's definitely a few dozen, like 2 or 3 dozen.
How far away would we estimate there?
Somewhere between a half mile, maybe a full mile.
I look at Gilhank. Should we wake them up for this?
You're on sort of a. I'm going to say that you're on sort of a bit of high ground, and you can see over some of the nearby rock formations, and this trail of torches is moving along the base of Pale Mountain.
We
What do you
are
think?
100% waking these people up. I have heard once before about a beast that had people come to his castle and try to burn it down. Nah, no thanks.
All right, I guess we'll wake everyone up, ruin their sleep.
Okay. And are you going to move the camp?
Are they moving towards us?
Sort of parallel to you. They'll pass the camp. They won't pass like right over the camp, but they're like to the north of where your camp is, about a half mile out. And if you look at your map, are we on the right map? Do I have you on the right map? Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys are where the eyeball is, and they would be moving along this river here.
As long as we're covered and they can't see us, we're fine. But if they can get a peek up
Maybe
here,
put the fire out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So you
If it
guys
looks like they're gonna get really close to us, then we can move. But like, otherwise, we just stay put, put the fire out, and just stay put.
Okay. So you guys wake up, you sort of make sure that the camp isn't giving off any signs, and just wait, and you see the torches pass until they're finally out of sight. Okay. And then second watch, nothing happens, smudge. And on final watch, Anise, you see these torches returning from wherever they went.
Okay, so just going back.
Exactly. Headed back around the base of Pale Mountain.
Can I see who's holding the torches? If it's
No,
an old or
at this range, you're not sure. You're assuming it's some sort of humanoid, but they're too far away, and you probably wouldn't even be able to see them in daylight. You might not even notice them, but at night with the torches, you can see the light.
okay, I won't wake anyone up.
Okay. For those of us that are flying, so you fly for at least a couple hours, and you slowly but surely round the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You're maybe expecting to see these large encampments where this Knoll army that Zayaphid told you about would be gathered.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
I'm going to ask him, like, wouldn't there be an army around here? Like, or where would they be?
He flies you further around the mountain until you can see a ruin. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, from this height at night, because Hakuna does not want to take you down any closer, it looks like it has to be the House of the Beast. It's it's sort of built onto a bit of a plateau on the backside of the mountain. It has a number of buildings. It's not just one building. You see, maybe close to half a dozen buildings and broken walls and things like that. And there are torches moving about in the courtyard.
Okay, so there are somebody here. Okay, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad I wasn't a thief or a ranger. I'd tell him I just have him drop me off and I'd stay here.
So Hakuna flies you over, and he says, "There's no army, but my understanding is that there are many chambers beneath the temple. I don't know if they could all hide down in there."
Well, we're unfortunately we're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to come back. Thank you so very much for showing us. Is there anything else that I should see?
He says no, that this is the only ruin that he's aware of that would be what you're looking for. But you and Shazzy, having flown above, have sort of you've got a good idea of what the best trail to reach the ruin would be.
Okay. Well, I thank him very much. Like, I'm like really like, thank you. This is you've been a huge help. Thank you so very much.
So as the rest of the night goes on and you fly back, it's almost the end of everyone's long rest when you arrive. Anise is the only one awake at the moment, and she looks to be the torches have passed already, Anise, but still very alert. as
I'll
you
wave
come
them
back in.
down.
Everything all right?
Yep.
So, we saw some torches coming in and out of the area about a half mile away from us.
Oh.
What did you see?
Well, I tell him what we saw, and again, I thank him a lot for flying us. Like, I really appreciate what you did. That was, like, I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. You've been thank you.
Quick
Yeah,
test.
he finds like a big flat rock and lays down and goes to sleep.
Okay. So I tell everybody what we saw.
Now's our chance to stab him.
We're not
Can I-
stabbing
You
him.
are not stabbing him at all. And I say, don't even.
Is he
Uh,
out or is he like falling asleep?
No, like he lies down, closes his eyes, and it's not long before like his breathing is slow and heavy, and you
We
as
need
best you can
friends
tell,
like
he's
him.
asleep.
If we get him in the other eye, he won't be able to do anything.
Can I touch him?
You want to go over and touch him?
Well,
I
That's
slap.
fine.
I
Not
slap.
without consent, Anise. We've talked about this.
I slap Anise and say, "Get away from him. You leave him alone. We need friends."
fine.
Mudge is like circling, like really far away from him, just drawing furiously.
Okay.
Jeremy, I'd like to take a good look at this gentleman and see if he has anything of value on him.
Oh, God. Can we
you-
speak
you-
seriously for just a
You
moment?
don't see anything of value on him. He is, like I said, he seems to be like part lion, part bronze dragon, and yeah, he looks very strong.
I was just thinking he might have some bling, but okay.
No, he doesn't have any bling.
Okay.
You guys.
Not here, at least.
Well, it's not like he'd see me coming.
Kipling, how are
God.
these creatures made? He's obviously half and half.
I think he's.
What?
I've never seen such a thing. It's like a. He is very much like a dragon, but with the head of a lion. I've never seen such a more
Well, you
fantastic
see,
creature
when
in my
a
entire
lion
life.
and a dragon love each other very much.
Why do you got to go there? I didn't shake my head. Why do you got to go there?
How
Why
do
you got to
you
do that?
think babies are born, sir?
In sort of a half awake tone, he's like, "That's not right."
You know, you're hurting my feelings
I kind
again.
of go to. I apologize. I apologize for my friends.
Don't apologize for
Kipling,
me.
Well,
can't you find him a
It's-
mate? Like you found your little friend a mate? Your little fox?
He's got a whole herd of lionesses. He don't need a mate.
They might not be
can we focus
compatible.
on the task at hand here, please?
Anyway, yes,
Thank
I
you.
would like to discuss what we
But
saw.
the arcane biology that we get onto here, is he
So-
compatible?
I've heard of a dragon and a donkey before.
We're not offering
Wait,
Took me a
how do you
moment.
think we
Elma's
got a
donkey.
mule?
It took me a moment, but I got there.
People are terrible.
Anyway,
It's Shrek!
Thank.
supposedly where this army is, there is no army. Or it's underground. So either this army is down in the temple maze, or we've been had.
Well, if they're all
Oh.
underground, couldn't we just cave it in with a big explosion?
You have a way to cause a big explosion.
I have no way of doing that myself.
Sastrin might know.
But there's no guarantee that if we go back now, they don't just follow us back. If there is an army and they're looking to cause trouble, they might just follow us back.
We really should go see what's inside that those ruins.
What
I'm-
exactly did we promise Alma?
Nothing.
That we were going to find out what the
She
hell
didn't-
was going
she
on
didn't
here?
She didn't ask you to go. She said, "I can't ask you. I can't ask you to do that."
yeah,
but she
but
wanted us to
yeah.
go.
I can't ask you to go.
Can't ask you to go, but I'm gonna make you go.
But,
Anyway, I'm worried that if we go down there and start exploring, we don't find any goddamn gnolls. We are now 4 or 5 days away from home.
Okay. Do you want to go back?
Well, we didn't come out here for nothing.
I know that. I'm just putting it out there that may be a very real possibility.
Like, if I could have robbed something off this dragon folk, then I'd be happy to go back, but we're empty-handed.
We did
Goodness.
see a rather large
We have
patrol last night, so it
information.
is entirely possible that they're not above ground.
We haven't even found any scorpions.
Look, I
I'm
recommend
still looking.
I think we found a way that we can sneak into that place. I think we should go do it. That's what I think we should do.
I look at Shazzy and I say, you know as well as I do that rumors like the ones we've heard about this place, there is no smoke without fire, and if they're in control of this place, who knows what kind of trouble they could cause. Plus the rumors of the gathering army of gnolls, that's trouble in and of itself.
All right.
And I'm not saying that the 6 of us have to deal with that, but we're in it whether we want to be or not.
Okay, but we heard the rumors from one person who turned out to not be who they thought they were.
Okay, so
Oh.
then somebody's messing around with us, and
Oh.
that is going to be a future us problem. So do you want to deal with that, or do you want to deal with the gnolls? Somebody other than me needs to make this choice, because
I think we should
it's
go
a group
scope it
here.
out.
I haven't seen Gelhank smash anything with her axe in like a week. And she looks like she's starting to get a little crazy.
I'm sad.
As
I
opposed to
don't recommend kicking in the front door if that's what you're seeing.
I think we should just go check out the area, and
Yeah.
if we need to confront some gnolls, we deal with them quietly.
I like this plan. And we think we have a way that we can sneak into it. We found some Shazzy and I, we found some what we think is a way that we can get in from after doing our reconnaissance. So why don't we rest for the day so everyone's rested up, and then we'll has a full rest, and then we'll go at night. What do you say?
I'm in.
Team? Trying to put my hand in? Team?
Oh boy.
Team on 3?
Okay. So you rest for the day?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see. Did anybody put their hand in other than Kaplan?
Yeah,
Anise
Anise did.
Okay.
Anise did.
Anise
So
did.
weird.
All right.
Once
Kaplan,
I see a couple
Kaplan and
of
Anise.
Good team you got there.
Hakuna
Don't
stays
leave
with
us
you.
hanging, guys.
Hakuna stays with you during the day. You feel like you are incredibly entertaining to him.
I offer him some food. I offer some of our food to him.
Yeah.
Smudge is pelting him with questions.
He's fine.
Like,
He's fine.
as long as he's awake, Smudge is pelting him with questions.
What kind of questions?
Like what do you eat? How big is your hunting range? Just all of the questions, because she's never seen one of these before and she's fascinated.
Okay. So
And she's
what you
like
learned-
writing everything down.
He is not an anomaly. There are a number of his species throughout the Brazen Peaks. Specifically-
According to the roll I had earlier, Smudge had never heard of them before, so
Yeah.
she doesn't know any of that. She's just asking all of these questions.
So he tells you that he's a dragon, that he's sort of he probably wouldn't use this term, but in game terms, he's some sort of dragonkin or demi-dragon type creature. He lets you know that he's not the only one in the mountain range, that there is a pride of them that sort of, and he is not able to currently challenge the alpha male for the pride.
How do you speak common?
I was taught it.
By who?
Well, there's quite a few people that wander the mountains here.
Did you
And
eat them?
No. Believe it or not, Anise, you don't taste that good.
You haven't tried me.
Oh, jeez.
He says, no, I suppose, but for things like antelope, cows.
Why don't you eat fish?
It doesn't agree with me.
Hmm. What if I
That-
made it in a form that you could consume?
I had a bad night in '82, and I can't go back there.
Well, that just sounds like your fish was laced with something else.
I'm
Well-
just gonna go find a rock to crawl under, and I'm just gonna wrap myself in my blanket and go to sleep.
So,
Smudges-
Smudge and Anise and everyone sort of chat with Hakuna for most of the day as people are resting and recuperating. And you get a general gist that there is a pride of Dragon that roam the mountains, and he's a loner. Hakuna's on his own.
So what you're saying is you'd like us to kill this alpha?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
at all.
I was just saying.
Not
It was a
not
thought.
at all. Live and let live. He sort of what you get from him is that he has a pretty carefree attitude. He's certainly not like
So he's
bound
not
to
eye for an eye, as you would say.
oh god. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Guys are gonna get us killed.
You do learn that it was Knowles that he had
did that?
encountered,
Okay.
and although they didn't walk away, they left him with a reminder. So after a while, he truly wishes you luck, and then he flies off.
The whole time that Smudge is asking you these questions, like you guys really see just how young Smudge is. Like how curious that she is. She's barely an adult at this point.
Give me a persuasion check from Smudge.
Oh boy.
As he's leaving, I just say, "Stop by our house in Kilmarine whenever you like. We'll warn you not."
I
warn
have
them to
not
shoot you."
rolled above a 15 since we started tonight.
Oh no, that's not bad. 13's not bad. So the creatures that you saw in the box canyon,
Mhm.
he tells you that those are most likely gargoyles. That there's a large, a
Glad we didn't go in there.
a couple of different. He's not sure whether they call themselves tribes, clans, or families or what, but yeah, gargoyles, and not nice.
I just give a scowl at Kepler, like, "Do I look like a gargoyle to you?"
I'm sound asleep under a rock, so
I kick him
wouldn't
in the
know.
side. "Do I look like a gargoyle to you?
What? Why are you kicking me?
Do I look like a gargoyle to you?"
Well, when you're staring at me like this and waking me up, yeah, kind of. Why? What kind of simple question is that?
I hate you.
I mean, when you were hung over the other day, you weren't looking too great.
I'm gonna turn
Another
both
time-
of you into new
Other
serpents.
times when
So
you saved my life, you're like, you look like a princess. So what?
That was a good one, Big Up.
Smudge, he confirms a couple other things that maybe you already knew. Like obviously the Knoll threat in the mountains are growing. He lets you know that there are indeed a number of goblinoid tribes that live in amongst the mountains as well, and that in Kelmarain's absence, there was no patrols keeping things like that in check.
Mhm.
Yeah. He also he didn't really confirm or deny, but at one point he hinted that there is a dragon that considers these parts of the peaks their domain.
What color?
You didn't roll high enough, so you don't know what he didn't tell you that.
That's fun. Maybe
You would
let's not
assume
find what it is.
in this sort of terrain, likely dragon candidates: blue, brass, or red.
Okay. Well, only one of
He
those
also,
sounds like a party.
so he talks about the gargoyles. He talks about the goblins, the gnolls, obviously, and he just warns you to always be careful in around Pale Mountain. That a great deal of strange magics were used here, many in the past, many even before his time.
Hmm.
Which can make for some unsafe places.
I don't doubt that for a minute.
Okay.
She just is furiously taking notes and stuff like that when he's talking, and just pelting him with questions the entire time. So
Okay. So listen,
very much like a child.
the next day, that night rather.
Yep.
Hakuna's gone, and the party makes its way around the mountain, and it's not long before before those ruins come into sight.
Okay.
I might have a description here for you. Hold on one second. Yeah, so these ruins rest in the shadow of Pale Mountain. They're on a narrow plateau, and there are signs of gnolls everywhere. Like you find their footprints, left behind or broken spears or bows or things like that. Poop, yeah, scat.
Do we find any of those black arrows? The ones that are poison?
Yeah, maybe you find a bow made out of that black wood.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Did an ass
No, anything you find is sort of broken, discarded, and has just been left behind.
That's all right. I got my mama's bow.
All right, so we're gonna make a break for the ruins to see if we can sneak in.
Bless you.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to make your guys are gonna make the approach?
I think we should.
Stealthily.
Yeah, 6 people against a opposite army. It'll be fine.
It'll be
I
fine.
love your sense of odds. We can
Everything-
take them.
Everything's fine. Everything's
Pippin.
fine.
Shush.
What was that movie, Starship Trooper or something like? Not Starship Trooper. The Lone Starfighter. I guess it's 1,001. It'll be a slaughter. That's the spirit.
Forgot all about that. Awesome. I'm gonna pull up a new map. So tell me if it doesn't show, or if it's just black.
It is black.
It's black. Okay, give me one sec. Roll20 is really not cooperating with me tonight.
I always just assume that's my computer, or my internet just not loading.
Okay, let me put the eye down here, and you tell me if you
Wait
can.
for the map to show up.
What's that?
Oh, never mind. That was an old roll. I just opened it. It showed smudge roll your persuasion check, and I was like, "Are you trying to persuade the map to show up?"
Maybe.
It
There
might
it
be.
is.
There it is. Okay, so listen, this is a really big map of sort of the structures of the House of the Beast. You guys would be coming from out in this direction where I put the eye. And this is some sort of large building with towers off of it. Again, there's another building with a big dome down here in the south, and multiple other buildings, and then a very large building in the center of what you can only assume is a courtyard. You can see breaches in the walls.
So before we get super close to this building, I'm just gonna kind of round everybody up and be like, all right, so what is in game here? Are we just here on reconnaissance and then we're gonna go back and find out where we're gonna go back and tail them? Or are we here to actually try and fuck shit up?
I don't think we're trying to fight them. I think we're just trying to gather information, go back to Alma, gather up a bigger number of troops and maybe come back. I think that was
Yeah.
the plan.
When Zaafed was trying to convince you to come here, and I realize that you maybe don't trust him now, so take that with a grain of salt. But he implied that like there was an opportunity to maybe kill the Carrion King himself, and then cut the head off the proverbial snake.
Yeah,
Option 3 is assassination.
Yeah, I think we should sneak in and let Gelhank do her thing with the Carrion King, and we should be good.
You make that sound like that's going to be easy at all.
I support that plan.
I'll smash stuff.
I don't.
I don't
think
doubt
it-
that.
That's what Gelhank does.
I don't think it's going to be easy, but we're here. Give it a go.
So if you're on this side of the ruin, on the back side of the ruin, it's not long before it's like a steep side of the mountain, right?
I mean, like, we're here. I didn't put on pants for nothing. Let's get to it.
So where would you like to head to?
I say we let Anise lead us from here on in because she's the sneaky sneak.
Oh yeah, I'm so sneaky. I sneak in and out of the house all the time. Nobody notices. Except
Exactly.
for Smudge.
I was going to say.
So this large building that's standing before you does have a pair of large double doors on it. There you can clearly see a gap in the wall here, and a gap in the wall to the south. And the walls up here at the very north don't look in great shape. You can probably gain access there. Those are the obvious places.
Let's go for one of the
Let's go
gaps.
this way.
Well, if it's obvious, it's the best way to go, right?
Mm-hmm. You want to go through that gap in the wall?
I'm not leading.
Sure.
Not my
Yeah.
choice.
So one square on this map is 20 feet to give you an idea of scale.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So let me get my stuff here in place. It is night when you arrive, but it will be dawn shortly. You've moved through the night and reached here before the sun has come up. Where did it go? It was just here. There it is. Sorry. Okay. So, Anise, are you leading the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Getting up
So,
there, do we see anyone in the courtyard?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, as you make your way to the breach in the wall, you see a trio of towering minarets that stand tall at the center of the courtyard. That's these three right here. Can you see my arrow? I'll ping.
Mm-hmm.
These three right here. There does not appear to be any ground level entrances that exist for these towers. And they stand about 40 feet above the courtyard.
Is anyone in the towers? Like keeping watch or something?
Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
As Anise, studies them and looks for any sort of movement, there's definitely no light. However, there are a number of windows in the closest tower to you that are caked with webs. And strands of them blow in the wind. And you can see down along this, there's a large pool to the south here, you can see gnolls with torches down here moving about.
I'll quietly relay that to the group.
Okay. You can also see this massive building here has a sort of like almost like a porch-like entrance, like a big stone. These are pillars, little dots, and they're holding up sort of a massive stone awning, and you can see stairs leading up into this big building.
So maybe we should try to sneak this way and hide behind the towers.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
And all of these are pillars standing in the courtyard that maybe once supported some sort of roof or covering to keep the sun off the courtyard, but they're just pillars now.
Well, maybe we can use the pillars to hide and then run behind here.
Are you gonna make a move for this the large building?
Maybe back here behind the first tower.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move the party to here then. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we
I'm not gonna
roll?
ask for any checks yet. There's no one's carrying any light, correct?
Nope.
No. So you move into the courtyard and you get to the base of this this tower. You can now see that this building back here has a pair of towers as well. Two small minarets guard the entrance to a low stone structure topped with the ruins of a small dome. Centuries of mountain winds have sandblasted the building and the minarets to a smooth, polished finish, while the eastern side, which you can now see because you're inside, facing the temple wall, still bears illegible traces of ancient icons and calligraphy.
I want to draw all this so bad.
This building over here, a lopsided minaret. Its stacked layers, sloppy and precarious, casts a long shadow across the courtyard. A weather-worn coil of stairs scrambles about its perimeter, ascending 100 feet or so. The stairs slope slightly towards the outer edge, and no rails can be seen. It looks like it would be an incredibly precarious climb. That's this building up here. This building appears to be empty and in ruins that you're beside.
I'm like whispering away.
And as I said, this tower, the uppermost level where the windows are, you can see all sorts of ominous spider webs.
Let's not go in there.
Yeah, we're not go there.
We might have to if that's the only way down.
But if I was a king, I'd want to be here, right? In the big building.
I suppose, but we don't know this fella.
No,
If there's things below, he might be below.
could be, I don't know, but I'm thinking that's where we should look first.
All right.
Because I keep my eyes out for spiders looking up.
Okay. Nothing so far.
Yeah. And he's think he can sneak us to the big building?
So we're gonna make a run for it.
You're gonna make a run for it? Okay.
Oh, sneaky for it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
All right,
Scooby-Doo across the courtyard, is that what you're saying?
As you do. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna put your characters on here, and then I'm gonna flip your maps as you make your way into this massive building. Okay, let's bring you across now. Can you see this, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see me all alone.
Do you?
Halflings don't have dark vision.
Mm. Touche.
Is that what it is? I'll switch that. Hold on. Because you are outside. Dynamic lighting, daylight mode.
There you go.
So you can see a set of stairs here that winds up, and this is like a higher level platform that could be stood on.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to stay up the stairs?
We have to.
I'm gonna inspire Bingo since I think he's wearing the heaviest armor.
Sure am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get an inspiration then.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
Maybe check for traps as we're going up these stairs.
So rising from the center ground, the center of the temple grounds is this tremendous dome of stone, brass, and crumbling plaster. The great dome sits high on an octagonal base, inlaid in intricate geometric patterns with thousands of colored glass tiles. Time and the elements have reduced their once bright colors to faded pastel hues of blue, green, and yellow. In several places, the tiles have been completely worn away, exposing the plaster and brickwork which lies beneath. And then Anise is leading the way up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One by one. And someone said something about traps. I just want to make sure that I heard that correct.
Yo, Hank.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Elhing?
definitely checking for traps while we're going up these stairs.
Okay. So, Anise, when you reach this set of steps, upon a slightly raised dais stands 6 wide stone columns. Am I reading the right one? Yes. 6 wide stone columns. Inlaid with tiles made from bits of colored glass. On either side, stairs twist inward, leading up to a large atrium. Heaps of yellowed skulls lie piled about the alcoves to the north and south of the central walk that approach a large pair of doors to the east. So, I don't know if you can see the doors, but they're over here. Let me see. Does it say you can see them? Yeah, you can just make out the doors here and east. And there's these archways here, and beyond you can see in these chambers just skulls, bones.
Can I peek and see if there's anyone in this area?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check, and we'll see what else you notice. Nice. Okay. So, first of all, the steps here. The steps here, not these narrow ones that you guys came up, but where they connect to these ones here. Every other step here looks to be false.
Oh, great.
Anise thinks that they are there's like a stretched leather or cloth over every other step, and it's been painted and sort of had some gravel thrown across it, things like that, to look like stone. But clearly, Anise can tell they're not. Also, up in these these archways where you can see the bones, Anise, you maybe just for a moment think you saw something move in one of them.
Yeah, I'll turn around and whisper this to the group.
What's the? Is it dark out? Like, is there any shadow, or like it's still dark, right?
Yeah, it's still dark. There's a fair amount of shadow here, but you know the sun is starting to rise, and a little bit of daylight is sort of illuminating. Nothing direct though, because you're on the wrong side of the mountain, right? The sun's rising in the east, and you guys are on the western side of the mountain, so it's still pretty shadowy and dark here.
I have an idea. I'm gonna turn myself into a mouse,
Okay,
and then
as you do.
on the stairs here, not the false ones, but the good stair here, I'm just gonna scurry across and see what's on the other side and come back and tell my friends.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself up where you want to be. As being the mouse, even the stairs that are like a tarp, you don't, you're not heavy enough
But I'm
to
not
trigger
gonna
it.
risk it. I'm gonna go on the real stairs and scurry my way over here. and
Yeah,
try to-
absolutely.
So what do I see on this side?
So you're going up and into this chamber?
Yeah, I'm looking for where that guy, where that thing was. I wanted to sneak around and as a mouse and see what I can see.
Okay. So when you get to about here,
Mhm.
so standing
And I'm
in-
still sneaking, even though I'm a mouse. I'm sneaking. I'm not about to show myself off, so I
Yeah.
don't want to get stepped on.
so like behind each of these stone walls here, there is a knoll. Their backs pressed against the wall, and they have obviously detected the party's approach.
Okay. Huh. They're all like just like this, right?
Yep.
Let me see what I can do. Now I can't cast I cannot cast spells as a mouse, correct?
Correct.
Let me see what I've got.
So you guys
Okay.
see Keplin's little mouse form, squeak into the shadows over
And I'm
here.
gonna sneak back. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go over on this side and see what's on this side of the wall.
Okay.
Is there anything over here?
Yes.
How many? Another 3.
Yep.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna sneak, and see if there's anything. Can I poke my head underneath the door? Can I squeeze under the door? Just have a look, see what's there?
Sure.
Or is the door just gonna poke my head through? I'm not. Is there anybody on this side?
Nope. There's another set of big double doors and a long hallway going to the left and right.
I'm gonna just squeeze under this door. Just poke my head through. What do I see in here? Is there anybody in here?
Okay, hold on a second.
Or did I set
Uh-oh.
off a trap?
Or something with true sight.
So as you slide under that door, the dome climbs high overhead. Long ago, the inner ceiling collapsed, leaving its timbers and skeletal framework exposed beneath its brass-plated shingles. The ground below is cluttered with rubble and heaps of animal skeletons and countless bloodstains.
Ew.
And give me a perception check, Keplin.
I will give you a perception check. Perception. Come on, please. 18.
18. So, let me check if does a mouse have dark vision?
No, he'd have keen sense of smell though.
Oh no, we'll see. Does a rat have? Oh, you have 30 feet of dark vision. You can't see it, Keplin, but something's moving in this room.
Is it big or is it small? What do I sense?
You're not sure. Whatever it is moves very quietly, but not so quiet that you can't hear it.
Right, I've seen enough. I'm going back. I'm gonna
Okay.
just sneak back, sneaky.
Yep.
Sneak back, sneaky. Get on the other side
Yep.
of the wall.
Are you able to
Sneak-
move through those doors?
You said I went underneath the doors. You said I could go underneath them.
Yeah, but I'm surprised it let you. I thought I
Oh.
had to drag you.
Oh, I can get through them.
Oh.
And I sneak back to these
Oh, here
guys.
I have to actually turn these on so that they. There we go.
Oh, okay. So I sneak back to here,
Yeah.
retransform myself into Kaplan. I
Yeah.
don't know if I was okay. And I tell them there's 3 on this side, 3 on that side. I went through the first door, there's nothing. I went through the second set of doors. I don't know what's in there, but they're feeding it. There's a lot of dead bodies of animals, people, stuff like that. There's something in it that looks like it's eating it. It looks like kind of like it's a big arena. So there's 6 gnolls we're gonna have to deal with. We could probably take them, but that's gonna make a lot of noise. Is there any way we can get in there and
Well, we can cause a distraction. Maybe out in the courtyard.
if we did that, we're gonna draw their attention. I don't know what else is out here, but there's 6 of them. If
Plus
we
the
can
ones that were out there, right? By
Yeah.
God knows what's out here. But I mean out here.
Like from where
there's-
you are now, you had seen more gnolls to the south of this entrance.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to take these guys out as quietly as humanly possible. Maybe 3 of us could rush this way.
As quietly as gnomishly possible.
Yes, and maybe 3 of us could rush this way. Do I have anything that could shut these guys up? Oh, I only had a sleep spell, which I don't have. Oh no, that won't work. What do I have? Bending fireball prospect. Wait a minute, I can summon beasts. Give me a second here. I think I got it. Maybe I can cause a diversion without us causing the diversion.
Mm.
Let me have a look here.
Smudge, are you up in the stairwell as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with the group.
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading my spells.
No, that's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to summon like a wild boar to come here.
Okay. What spell are you using?
I'm using summoning beast.
Summon
Maybe you
beast?
Yeah, and I'm gonna send it out here to cause a distraction. So they'll like,
So you're
Hey,
going to
it's a-
call forth a beast spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you see
Yep.
from
Oh.
range.
If
Okay.
you call forth a beast out there, then the guys down south are going to hear it too.
no, I want it to summon it here. That way they'll think
Oh.
there's a pig up here. They'll want to go eat it, and when they go out to get that, and it runs down the stairs this way, and I'll tell it to go this way. They'll follow it, and we can go up that way. Maybe they're dumb enough to trip on their own trap, or we can push them on their own trap. We can go the other way. That's my plan. What do you guys think?
As good as any, other than rushing in and getting ourselves killed.
I'm trying to play this smart.
I'm preparing to
Let
cast
him fail.
Bane on the first 3 that I see.
You guys okay with that? I don't hear anyone say don't do it. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm summoning a wild boar to come right here.
Okay. I think I have a token for this, actually. Uh,
Can we
Is this-
ready actions?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll ready a
Maybe you guys want to get your arrows ready and stuff like
What
that.
level are you, Kaplan?
Kaplan is level. I think I'm level 4. Am I not? Let me
We
just
should all
double
be
check.
level 4.
Let me just have
for
a
level
look.
4.
We should be.
I believe so. Yes, I'm a
Oh,
level
yeah.
4 druid.
Mhm.
So I am casting Summon Beast.
Not sure why it's giving me so many different beasts for this spell, but
Oh, because you can
Because
summon
you
a
can
gazillion
summon
type
a
of
bunch
beast.
of them. It all
Well,
depends on the
there's
challenge rating you want.
Beast of the Land, and it says PB2, PB3, PB4, PB5, PB6.
Oh, because as you go higher levels, you can make
I don't know
them
what
bigger and bigger.
I don't know what the PB stands for. But
Well, it in D&D there's like a challenge rating that determines how many you can summon. I
no,
think.
this isn't summon animals.
Oh.
This is from Tasha's. It's called Summon Beast, and you bring in one beast, and its hit points are like five times
Sophia
your
says
level.
peanut butter, but Duality says proficiency bonus.
Oh, proficiency bonus makes sense. Thank you, Duality. So, what's your current proficiency bonus? It's 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
mine?
that would make sense. Okay.
Proficiency bonus. Yes.
Okay. All right. So where are you summoning it?
I want it right here by their trap. Like right there is where I want it. So it's enough for these guys to see it and to make a lot of noise. So they go, hey, it's a dinner bell. I'm
Okay.
hoping they're gonna be like Chewbacca and think with their stomach. That's the plan.
All right. Let's do me all a favor and roll some initiative.
Oh shit.
Get my cunning plan just work. Just once.
11.
Oh, I will reroll that.
I rolled a 17. I'm happy.
That's good. What are you worried about? Is everyone rolled?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to click my token, so my 17's not showing. Here, let me click my token. I'll roll again.
Yeah, I'll just put 17 in. That's fine.
You sure? Okay.
Yep. You just have to give me a roll, and then I can change it to 17.
Okay. And I roll 5.
17. And we're going to raise Kaplan up. Okay, so Kaplan's beast appears, and it's a big old boar. At which point, the gnolls are going to they come having waited long enough. They come out of hiding to attack what they believe to be, an opponent. So this is where everybody's going to be when we start our initiative. So Anise, you are first to go.
Okay.
You see these gnolls sort of pour out of the alcoves to attack this creature.
I'll shoot this guy right here.
Okay.
Are these
Sorry, which guy?
Oh, this one.
are these regular 5-foot squares, Jer?
Yes, they are. So go ahead and roll with advantage, Anise, because they don't know you. They don't know exactly where you guys were.
Yeah.
Nice, 15. That is a hit, and you do a total of 13 damage. He looks very wounded. Doing anything else?
Yeah, I'll move up.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to not fall in the trap?
No, you know it's there, so you can avoid it.
Okay, I'll come up here.
Okay. Kaplan.
Okay, for Kaplan, I'm going to hit the one that with my sling. I'm going to hit this one, the one that she's already hit. Try to kill it.
Yep.
15 does 5 of damage. If 15's a hit.
15 is a hit, so it takes the 5 damage like a champ. Yep.
And I'm going to, for my, I'm not going to move, but I'm going to try to mentally tell, for a bonus action, I'm going to tell the pig, not which stairs to step on, but to run down this way. So all the noise they're hearing, they'll think it's in the courtyard. They'll think it's just this board that's got in the camp.
So you want the boar to run down this way?
Yeah, but tell it which stairs not to go on. So it's going to be able to cause a distraction, but everyone will think it's this pig that's making all the noise.
Okay, hold on. They've done something screwy here because the beast of the land has a maul attack. Oh, I guess that's like claws and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Or tusks. That's fine.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna give it an intelligence check, a DC 10, to see if it understands from you which stairs not to step on. Yep, it's okay. So do you want it to go down these stairs over here?
Yeah, just so it doesn't get killed. And they
Okay.
go out in the courtyard and make noise. That way, they're just,
So
when we're
5,
making our fight,
10,
they just think it's this damn pig
15,
that got in the area.
20, 25, 30. Okay. All right. Well, we can move 40. 35, 40. Okay, so it dashes, it tears off down the steps. And bingo, your turn.
That Knoll's not dead?
Oh, it's
That
very
one's been
quiet.
hit twice?
Yeah, it's not dead.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna move 10 feet to see what I see. Holy shit, okay. I'm gonna move to here. I'm not gonna get big yet, but I will attack this knoll.
Okay.
So I pull out Tempest.
Yes.
People probably now notice that I have. And I will attack an knoll.
Do it.
12.
Is my music playing? I don't think it is.
I can hear it.
I can hear.
Can you?
Yeah. Going do, 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 do.
Or is that Affy's stuff?
Mine wouldn't be coming through Discord.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the inspiration that the bardic inspiration that I was given by
Smudge.
Smudge.
Okay.
So that'll be a 16 now.
Yeah, that hits. And how much damage?
11 piercing damage.
11 piercing. Nice. It doesn't die. It's
I will
wounded.
stay
Don't you get 2 attacks at level? Oh, we're only level 4. I get the
Level
1.
5.
Sorry.
And he's staring at your sword.
Yeah.
Shazzy.
there. Mm-hmm.
So it's the Knoll's turn.
I kind of look at you guys and I just give a little smile.
I'm back. I'm back, baby. Okay, so this Knoll here is going to attack Bingo using its spear. 19.
19 hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
This Knoll moves up and attacks Anise. An 18 for 8 damage. This Knoll also attacks Bingo.
Why?
A 6 does not hit. And then these 3 Knolls move up to the edge of the steps. At first watching where the beast goes, and then seeing you guys over here. The 3 of these are going to fire all 3 of their bows at Gelhank. So an 18, an 8, and a 16.
2 of those hit.
So the 2 that hit, the 18 and then the 16 for a total of 13 damage. And we are on to Smudge's turn.
Okay, well, the 3 that Smudge can see, like, she's gonna scooch up just a little bit. Like, these 3 right here.
Yeah.
She's gonna cast Bane.
Oh, nice. And that's a charisma save, right? Yep.
I believe so, yes. Yes. Why didn't it give me a...
You're thinking fantasy rounds.
Fuck.
No, this one does normally roll DC for you, but go ahead and just roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to roll a DC, but it didn't do it for some reason.
Odd.
Well, let's just go with what it would be if it was the standard. So 10 plus your charisma modifier.
So 13.
13. So one of them passed. The other two failed. So these guys are baned. Nice. Shazzy?
Got a direct line of sight on this one, and that's the one I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Will Hunter's Mark.
Okay, we're Hunter's marking it.
Give foe.
Good. So many dice. Wow, nice.
24 to hit,
Yeah,
or 15
And-
damage.
15 damage.
He's got to be dead.
Nope, doesn't kill it, but wounds it horribly. Gelhank?
I'm gonna move myself up so I can finally see what's going on. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna come up to the one that's closest to me and I'll bonus action rage and then I'm gonna whack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna ram him.
I would like to rage.
To Rajay.
I guess I feel like raging. We'll see.
Okay. Roll to hit that one at the top of the steps. Are you using your Warhammer?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's a hit for 10 damage. Nicely done. He's not dead. Top of the round, Anise.
So out of the two that are next to me, which one looks the most messed
This one.
up?
This
That
one.
guy? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stab him. And I should get a sneak attack here.
Yes, you will. Yeah. Nice.
Dang it.
14 just misses though. Just
Okay,
misses.
I'll do my offhand dagger.
Yep.
Actually, I have lucky. Let me use a luck point on that
Okay.
one.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna re-roll that. That's a hit for sure. Doing 13 damage, and that kills it.
Cool. And I'll bonus action disengage and move.
And you
Back
bonus
here.
this in action. Oh yeah, because you didn't. It doesn't cost a bonus action to use lucky, right?
I don't think so.
I don't
It's
think
just
so
a
either.
reroll.
Yep. Okay.
That's my turn.
Kaplan.
These two guys here, this one, and this one. Which one looks the most hurt?
The one with the archery target on it.
This one?
Mhm.
Gonna try to hit it with my sling.
Fling it. That is a
21.
hit. For 4 points of
4
damage.
Yep.
Doesn't kill it. You zip a rock off it though. Ryan, what's Bingo doing?
I think it's time to get big. So I will activate Giant's Might. Where's my sheet?
Oh,
I'm
Bingo, go!
gonna attack one that hasn't been hit.
Yep, this one over here.
Oh, let me try Giant's Might. And yeah, I'll attack that one.
Nice. Okay.
So 14 damage.
Yeah, you thump it good. It's not dead,
Yep.
but it's wounded. The gnolls go. So one will attack Bingo, and one's going to attack Gelhank, as they are not sure which is more dangerous, the big one or the rampaging one. So the first attack on Bingo, that is a total of 11. It doesn't hit. And the second attack on Gelhank does not hit. These guys are now going to shoot all their arrows in at, I think, Shazzy this time. So the first one does not have Bane. I'm going to do that there. That doesn't hit. A
No.
6. And then this one gets a 21 minus 1, so a 20.
Still hits.
That's 8 piercing. And then the last shot is a 15 minus
Doesn't hit.
minus 1 is a 14. Okay, so just the one arrow hits. After they shoot, these three are gonna fall back 5, 10, 15, 30, but this guy had taken 2 squares of movement, so he's here. And they are moving back towards the door, it would appear. Smudge?
Okay, so just this one that she can see for now.
Yep.
She's going to cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Vicious Mockery! Wisdom save?
Yes, maybe?
Yep. Failed, so takes 1 point of damage.
1 freaking damage, because why not?
But has disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and she just yells at it. I hope the midwife gave her parents a refund.
Oh!
Oh, sick burn. Shazzy?
Well, I'm not gonna let sleeping dogs last, so I'm moving here
Mm-hmm.
and aiming for my quarry.
Yes.
Flat dice.
Brett,
Natural
very
20
nice.
For like a
Very
bazillion
nice.
damage.
Yes. So he's like running through for the door, and the arrow goes like in him, and I think it probably right through out the other side, and
I think
he
it pins him to the door.
Yeah.
he falls lifeless to the ground.
And bonus action, move my Hunter's Mark to... Actually, no, I'll hold on that.
Okay. Gelhank?
I'm gonna whack the one in front of me again.
Absolutely. Nice.
Whack it good.
Yep, that finishes him off. Would you like to move?
Sure. I'll move to the one on the other side of Bingo.
Okay. And then Anise?
Okay, I'll pop out here next to Gilhank. Gonna try to stab that guy.
15's a hit for a total of 15 damage. He was already wounded, so he dies. He doesn't even see you coming, and the scimitar comes down and ends him.
Okay, and then can I chuck a dagger at this one?
Yep. As your bonus action?
Yeah,
At which one?
this one right here.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Gonna miss.
13 does not hit. Nope, the dagger's just a little off its mark.
Just gonna
Anything
move.
else? Yep.
I'm gonna hide back here. Well, just move.
Yep. Keplin?
I'm gonna ask a question. If I cast Firebolt, that's gonna make a big light. There's gonna be like light. But if I cast
there'll be a flash.
Frostbite,
Yeah.
but if I cast Frostbite, will there be a flash of light?
No, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit of blue.
one? Which one's the most hurt out of the two?
The one trailing. This one here.
Right, I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him.
Okay. Do I have to make a save for that one?
Just give me a sec. I'll tell you when I cast it. Where is it?
I think I need a con save.
Probably. Let me cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that did a whole 1 damage, and I think you do a con save.
Well, he made his saving throw,
So
so he takes no damage.
takes no damage.
Yep.
Shit.
Okay.
with-
Bingo. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'll stay where I am. I'm covered,
What about
so
your
I'm okay.
beast? What are you having your beast do?
I'm having my beast go this way to where those other gnolls were. So if they hear the noise that's going on here, they'll think it's that.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the distraction.
Okay. Good idea. Ryan, what does Bingo do?
I'll move over here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just pick up this knoll and put him in a bear hug.
The lead one here?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay, I get advantage because I have giant smite on.
You're gonna stick him under your stinky armpit?
You got him.
From
He
getting
is
away.
grappled. He
Hold
is grappled.
Athletics with advantage.
Oh, I thought
21.
you rolled already. Sorry, I rolled twice.
Yeah,
Oh, you totally have him, man. He's grappled.
okay, I'm gonna once I have him, I'm gonna try and block the doorway from the other one while standing there holding him.
Okay. So the gnolls, the one that is grappled is going to try to bite you.
Yep.
He gets a 7. I don't think that hits. And then the other one does not see a way to get around you, so attacks you with his spear and gets a 17. I don't think that's a hit, is it?
I guess it's your call because if I'm grappling him, I'm probably not holding my shield. So a 17 would hit.
Okay, so you take 7 piercing then.
Okay.
As he jabs
That
you.
is fair.
And Smudge, it's your turn.
Okay, so
So
Yeah,
Bingo's
move up,
got one
like-
grabbed, and the other one is in front of him, trying to
okay,
run him through with the spear to get by.
she's gonna kind of like move where she can see, and
Yep.
then this one here, mockery at that one,
A vicious mockery!
and then yeah,
He made a save
rude.
with flying colors. Shazzy?
Well. I'll move my Hunter's Mark to this one.
Yep.
Fire away.
Fire! Oh, by the sorry, Ryan,
Hmm.
would a 15 have hit you?
No.
I forgot to take off for the Bane, so give yourself 7 hit points back.
Okay.
And then Shazzy shoots, totally hits, doing 11 damage, which will kill this guy.
Did it take the D4 off of the saving throw that it made too?
No, but I will do that.
Not that I think
So
that's
it
gonna
would have
matter.
rolled an 18 instead of a 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Gelhank.
I'm gonna hammer the one that he's holding.
Oh god.
Hold him
No.
still. Hold him still.
Oh god, don't
Oh,
roll one.
no, Bango, I believe in you.
Uh, 12. Hold on, it doesn't have a shield right now because it's... No, just misses. That's rude. Do you want to attack recklessly?
Do you know what? Yeah, he's being held, so do you know what? This is the perfect time to just whack.
This is the
Yeah.
perfect time to be reckless.
So roll again.
Well, if it's grappled, wouldn't you have advantage
No,
anyway?
It
Or
has
is
to be
that
restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always get those two mixed up.
Yep. They should probably be the same thing, to be entirely honest.
Like, really? They're pretty much the same thing.
That's a hit. For 11 damage, you sucker punch him, but he doesn't die. But he looks in a bad way. Anise?
Okay. Let me move up here. 5, 15. 5. Okay. I'll try to stab him.
Yep.
Don't move, Bingo.
Don't miss, Anise.
I
That is
never
a-
miss. What do you mean?
That is a hit. Gelhank hits him from the front. Anise finishes him off from
I love
behind.
that you're using Dashkey's fucking sword for this nonsense too.
What? I found this sword next to Dashki's body.
I was literally next to you when you found it.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm
the beast
borrowing it.
The beast runs out into the courtyard, and you can hear the group of gnolls dealing with it. I'll bring everybody up sort of into here. And we are out of time, so let's leave it there for next time.
Before we leave, I just want to have us move all the bodies over here in this corner out of the way, so no one sees them.
In here?
Yes.
Yeah, way over here in the corner. Yeah.
Okay, good idea. So you
That way
drag...
we-
My dagger.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like special forces, like you're killing people and then hiding the bodies. I like that.
I'm
like that.
trying to be smart, so we're not like leaving a trail, and that's why I sent the pig out to act as a decoy, right?
No, I think that's great too. I think that's great too. Okay, so that we'll wrap there for tonight. We're back next Sunday. Come back tomorrow to the Vocteers channel for some Ravenloft shenanigans. Are they still? What domain are they in?
They're currently in
Darkon.
Darkon.
Still in Darkon, hey? In
Well, they've
Darkon?
only been back for like a day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
2 days. No, it's more than 2 days. Because
Oh, we're on day 3 now.
I think it's 4 or 5 actually. Because you
I have to check.
Day
Yeah.
26.
Whatever.
Maybe.
As long as
maybe.
you don't get up to 90 days, you're fine.
Go check it out tomorrow night, and then you can ask Affy how many days it's been then. On Wednesday, we're playing, don't forget, we're playing Mutant Crawl Classics over on Goodman Games.
Yep.
Friday, you've got the Vocteer again with the Fixius 5. And don't forget to visit our sponsor's website, CanadianDice.ca. Use the code OMRD and get a bit of a discount from Ryan's goodies there. Are the fuck me, fuck you dice for sale?
Oh yeah, they're
Yes.
selling. They're selling.
They are fantastic. I have 2 sets. I love them. Thank you, Ryan.
Yes. So you can roll with fuck me, fuck you advantage.
And those little dice are great. I've got a set.
Yes, I've got
Awesome.
those too.
Oh, you did
Awesome.
get those. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, let's rate somebody. Let's rate somebody before we run away for the evening. We'll head over to who do we want to raid?
Let's see.
At 20 shows going. Crouch Couch.
Total Party Chill. Duckburg.
D in Denial.
Oh, you want to do them?
Yeah, that sounds good.
D and Denial. Here we go. We'll see you next Sunday for more Knoll killing action as we start to get into the actual dungeon of the beast, which is very exciting.
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh, there better not be any monkeys in this.
Monkeys. I promise monkeys.
No.